Hey guys, what's up and welcome to today's live stream. I'm not currently on camera, and that is because I am actively recording B-roll for our Aufero 1 Ortur Aufero 1 diode laser review. And so we're going to be hanging out. I'm going to be running a couple different projects, and then we'll be answering some questions, but mostly just trying to record some stuff at the moment. So while I'm working on this episode, feel free to chime in, hang out, relax, just enjoy some laser ASMR. Totally up to you. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So one of the first things, I have an axe, guys. I have the staff with me, by the way. I don't have them up on the screen at the moment because, again, I need to record it. But the staff are with me right now. J-Mac, Patrick, and Matt are all here. So, guys, I have an axe, and I'm wondering if the diode will, like, anneal it.
On the metal?
Yeah.
Wow.
Never.
There's only one way to find out.
That's what I'm thinking, and that's why I was kind of like, man, like if I'm gonna do this, I should stream it, you know. So,
Yeah.
so I have an axe here. It's a throwing axe. I just did kind of a. I'll try to use the camera over here in its current position. Tried to do kind of like a diamond tack pattern on it. It came out kind of cool, but I just wanted to see how small I could go. And actually, these diamonds are diamonds within diamonds within diamonds, and you can see them all when you look at it up close. This camera doesn't focus that closely, but it was pretty cool. So now what I'm going to try to do, and I don't even know if I have the clearance for this, the stepper motors hang so low on this underside back here, so I might have to get creative with how I'm kind of positioning this. Maybe something like that, and then just kind of like prop it up. But I've heard that some people are able to anneal with these things. Like, they don't get quite hot enough to mark metal, obviously. We all know that diodes can't mark metal, but I've heard rumors that they can get hot enough to kind of get some of that color change that we're used to with like a large spot size on a fiber. So I think that's where we're going to start today.
Yeah. I don't see why not, really, because annealing's part of the process. Is just heating that metal, creating the chemical reaction, and then turning it black. So if you can get it hot enough and stuck on one spot for long enough, I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I figured slow and high instead of low and slow. Just slow and high, baby.
Yep. Well, we're about to find out. I need to get creative with my jigging here. This is a project I did earlier today. It's just some pine. Came out really nice. Good color. I bumped the stupid diode while I was marking it, so that's why there's a big line in it. But I think I'm going to use this.
Good though. It's nice and crisp.
Well, and that's what we expect from a diode, right? We want nice, crisp, super duper sharp. That's the whole point of using one of these. That's what you're paying for with that time that you're spending, you know?
Yeah. The sacrifice. The handle looks good though. The crosshatch came out nice.
It looks much better. This camera is, or not the camera rather, but the lens is just a bit soft to really do it justice.
It looked like it had a lot of depth and almost like, I mean, I don't know. Does it have depth? What's the texture like? Because I'm used to CO2, but it looked like it had depth.
You can feel it. It's kind of got like a ribbed texture to it. It's not deep, you know, but it's there. Maybe like the edge of a coin, you know.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I guess because you're not blasting it with a lot of power, but like you said, the crispness of the detail is pretty good.
Not too much into diode lasers at all. But I mean, is there any scope for speeding them up at all? Is there anything in the horizon that's maybe coming out?
Not that I can talk about. Not that I can talk about right now. And but you know, speed isn't really the problem with these. I mean, the larger ones like the Laser Master 2 can go 10,000 millimeters a minute. I mean, that's fairly fast.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's really not that bad. The problem is that with 5 watts at your disposal, you can't do anything with that speed. Like, it's just the the beam is too weak, and when you're going 10,000 millimeters a minute, the beam is so weak that it's not going to do anything to the material at that speed. You know,
Yeah,
that's the
power
main
in there.
problem. Yeah.
So and that's why you see people doubling them up and putting two beams into one. You know.
Yeah. So I'm going to pop into Lightburn here, and we're just going to do a super quick design. I think maybe just like initials or something. We're not going to go crazy. I want something nice and straightforward so we can just see if this works at all.
Now we've got IZAP things on chat asking, is this a sponsored review that you're doing right now, Alex?
Well, I got numbers in my head. 2 seconds.
I have to pop out of. I've got to pop out of the Discord, but I'm gonna hang out in the YouTube channel and help out with answering questions.
See you in a bit, Matt.
26.
Yep. Yeah,
Right.
guys.
See you, dude. See ya. Is this a sponsored review, as in they're paying me to do it? No, they did send it to me for free. So I didn't pay for this, but there's no agreement in place on what my review needs to contain. I can do and say whatever I want. The staff knows
Yes.
I've certainly turned down plenty of free products in the past when they've tried to dictate what I'm allowed to say. So all of my, opinions that you hear about this machine are going to be completely my own. So I wouldn't call it sponsored, but I didn't pay for this machine. So just to be transparent, but still, I mean, my review is going to be overwhelmingly positive. Spoilers. This thing is super cool. It's an awesome little diode, and I've had so much fun using it the last couple months. So
You're making me want one now.
a diode? I mean, you should have one. Everybody should have one. There's no reason. There's no reason not to have
so
one of these.
cheap.
They're so cheap. Yeah, exactly, and they can do things that CO2s just can't do. It doesn't have to be this diode, but a diode. It just, I think, makes sense to add to everyone's arsenal. Because, all right, I'm being really lazy about this. I should break these up into individual letters and make sure that they're all centered together, because this doesn't look centered at all. But again, we're not really here for that right now. We're here to experiment. So, what's up, Logan? All right, so where are we gonna sit here? Slow, right? Like real slow. Like 100
Yeah, I mean, what is your normal, when you're doing a picture, what sort of speed do you have?
on diode, like on wood, like 2,000.
Okay.
So we're going real slow. I think constant power mode is probably gonna help us too. DPI I'm gonna leave around 500. It's a 0.05 line interval. It just makes sense for this machine based on its dot size. So I'm gonna kind of leave that there. I think this is good. I've been using absolute chords lately too, which is weird for me. I don't typically do that, but it just ends up being easier with the diodes than trying to set origins, because the way the limit switches work, and it's difficult to see where you're kind of at in the workspace if you're not using absolute chords. This is the only machine that I actually use that on, though. And then I'm gonna
So that's
put my
just taking
goggles
your
on.
workspace, and wherever you put that and hit print or hit start,
It-
it'll
yeah,
run over to that.
That's right.
area
It's a
and work.
direct translation. Yeah.
Cool.
The laser does not appear to be connected to your computer. Oh, it's off. Weird.
Maybe it's got a power saving, something like that.
Yeah,
Not on you.
I'm certain it does. I'm sure that's exactly what it is. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so let's pop back over to the main window so you guys can see what I'm doing. And we're just doing a frame here, and that's nowhere near where we need to be. I believe it's starting in the bottom left corner. And that should be good, right about there, actually. That's a solid kind of guess on that. So
quite nice and smooth movement of the machine.
Yeah, it's good, man. The little NEMA 17s that they include with this are good, and the Ortur belts are nice, so like a good rubber. So that's cool. Dave Etter would like everybody to know that he is here. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
David McClure's had a diode still in the box for over a year now. Break it out, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Tico?
No,
The Aufero one is a nice little monster. Sure is. My only annoyance is that it keeps disconnecting from the computer. Yeah, we just had that happen. I think it's got like a power saving kind of thing, like J-Max suggested. Okay, so we're ready. This is just raw steel. There's nothing on this. We're trying to see if we can get some kind of annealing action going on here. We're running this at 100 speed, 90 power. So super hot, super slow. And we're right in focus, right where we need to be. At some point, we may try defocusing. Maybe a larger spot size, like even slower, but we're not there yet. So one last frame, just to make sure that we're feeling good, and we'll go ahead and mark this. So best of luck to us, I suppose. Oh my God, that's so bright. Okay.
it's a really cool color.
Oh my God. Okay, I gotta like hold my hand up. It fills the room, dude, like that blue light. And I left the guard off just for the sake of the stream, because nobody wants to see it through a guard. That's not very exciting, but yeah, man, that's there it goes. We could probably stop it fairly soon. I mean, after a few lines, it should be obvious whether or not this is going to work, or whether we need to make adjustments. It's not like I'm going to let it run the whole thing, but
my only thought, you know, coming from fiber, is you might need to set the DPI crazy high, you know, so it stays in a certain area, trying to hatch it for a certain amount of time.
yeah, it's not a bad thought. I mean, you know, multiple hits on the same line, if we really go nuts, may get it hotter than it would otherwise get. So there's something behind that. But high beam laser engraving, newbie here to learn more. Well, you're in the right place for sure. So yeah, so I don't know, a couple more lines, we'll see what it does. My hopes aren't super high, but you know, it'd be cool.
It's worth a try.
I ought to record just a little clip of this while this is going too.
So with the diodes, you can use black temporary paint and spray it on glass, and then actually etch the glass just where the paint helps the heat concentrate. I wonder if that would even work on an axe. I've never
perhaps
had the occasion to try it.
I've seen people have good luck with like gray primer on glass and acrylic as well. It's kind of like the go-to thing. So all stuff that I want to try. It's probably outside the scope of what we'll end up doing with the review, but still, I mean, we've got plenty of time to play with this. All right, so I'm gonna just pause it here. And
Sounds like maybe a cool episode one day, something along the lines of laser hacks. We can come up with all stuff like that, you know, tin foil and glass, and just like a whole list of different ones.
yeah, you know, it's doing something. I doubt you guys can see anything there. It's definitely marking. I don't know if it's annealing. I think there may be like some kind of like plastic coating on the outside of this axe that we're removing.
It's might melting off the lacquer,
Yeah, the lacquer.
polyurethane or whatever.
Yeah. Which, you know, if that's the case, I'm not sure if this is worth even continuing. Because then we'd have to run it twice. Once to remove the lacquer and once to see if we can get any sort of annealing action. And that's going
Friday live day becomes Saturday live day.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. They do have one with an air assist, the LU2-4 LF, the long focus version, which is great for getting rid of flare outs. We're going to do some cutting today with that module. I actually have it. It is right here. So this is the, if I can get it in here without messing up my job, but that's the LF, that's the long focus version, and the LF does have an air assist. We'll take a better look at it in a little bit when, oh my god, I'm gonna blind myself today. We'll take another look at it in a little bit when we're done messing around with this. We will definitely do some cutting today, and it does have an air assist, and I brought my little air pump home from the OMTech CO2 so that we could get that all hooked up and do some cutting, because I do need some B-roll of that for the review. I think I have smaller, just raw steel squares sitting around that might be a better.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
It might be a better test. I've got some hard drives.
What did you anneal with the EM Smart? You did something with that, didn't you?
I don't recall. Alright, I'm stopping this. So, I mean, that would actually look pretty. Can you see the mark there? No, it's not
Yeah.
in focus,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's. Let me see if I can zoom. Oh, I can zoom. And then let me see if I can back this off enough so that we can actually get it. It's actually kind of dark.
Yeah, looks good.
That looks good, but it's just that lacquer kind of sours the experiment, because it's not really what we were trying to do.
Yeah, it needs a sandpaper or something over it, get it ready.
It does look good, though. It looks really good. I might have to circle back around to that after the live stream. It's just not a very live stream friendly thing. So instead, we'll try. I have a hard drive here, so let's pop the hard drive in.
That might have a lacquer on it too. It's quite sort of a shiny top, isn't it?
Was that the cold steel competition thrower?
It was. I don't know. I'm not that into it enough to know the different names and stuff. But it's a throwing axe for sure.
Was it a sharp and pointy one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. This is that's like a axe you can chuck at something.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Sorry, I was looking for my little hardware chips because this is not.
You need an SVG of Axe Gunderman, and just put them on the edge of that. That's what you need.
So, same idea here. We're gonna have to remeasure and just come up with just another revision of that little vertex right there. So,
Another thing you can try is if you've got any old cutlery, try a knife or something.
I do. I don't know if it's steel.
Also, a black Sharpie if you have one. You can put that on first.
So we've got, let's see, width. We're going 40, so we're going wide now. Height 10. And then we can do, we'll just call it a Anneal test.
Default in chat says he's shocked that no one's talking about Lightburn for Galvo being released on Monday.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Anneal
Oh,
test.
no.
That is a funny joke. Alright, so same settings I think we're going to do. And then we'll go ahead and send this over. So let's try to frame this again. And that's way too high. It's also probably not in focus.
This machine got a drop down part that you test for focus.
Yeah, so it's just this. It's just this little piece of acrylic. It's like 2 millimeters thick. Maybe 3.
By the way, I just put it in chat too, but seriously, Jason did just say in the Galvo for Facebook group that they're on track for the end of the quarter still. So all you guys who are chomping at the bit, it's coming.
Yep. The end of the quarter, for those that are wondering, is June.
Is June 30th, yeah.
Correct. I guess you got to be specific.
That's not long
Monday.
at all, though. I mean, when I got my fiber laser, and you guys, I mean, they weren't even talking about Lightburn. It was only a dream. So.
Yep. That is true. Alright, so here's the hard drive, guys. I'm going to just kind of move the camera a little bit so we get a little bit of a nicer shot of this. Oh, damn, too. Let's brighten that up. And we'll get a little more level with it here. So we can really try to get a nice shot of this. That is pretty cool right there, I think. And I have manual focus on, so let's just make sure that the section that we're interested in is in focus. And that looks pretty sweet. So from here, we can go ahead and try to run this again. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, better put those safety glasses on too. It's what?
There's a single one that
There's not.
I think
What?
he's
Why? What are you doing with that upstairs? What time is it? Are you supposed to be going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, let me have that. I'll charge it. Okay. All right. Good night.
Hi, Felix.
Hi, Felix.
Just came up here with like video games in his hands.
As you do.
That's
Yeah.
pretty okay.
I'm like, bro, you're going to bed. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. So I'm going to hit start here. But yeah, like I was saying, it's just so dangerous. You know what? I'm going to stop this one more time. Since we're doing text, we are going to come to cuts and layers. And you guys can't see my cuts and layers right now, but I want to fill shapes individually. That way we're just doing one letter at a time, because scanning all of that negative space between the letters is going to take forever. So we'll go ahead and hit start on that again. And we'll see what this does. At least finish a letter here, I think. We definitely have time to finish a letter. Probably an overkill test, but I'd love to...
What is that distance?
Where's this one?
How high is the laser?
What was that, J-Mac?
How high is the gap between the object you're doing and the laser?
The focal distance is 50 millimeters, so I'm assuming it's less than that. It's the height of the laser guard that they send, the little acrylic laser guard, plus 3 millimeters. And I think I have the laser guard here. I can actually give you an exact answer.
It
So
looks a nice gap anyway.
it's
Not
about-
like my
it's about-
CO2.
It's about 30 millimeters.
Yeah.
And I do believe that the actual lens of the diode is a bit more into the body. It's not just sitting at the end there. The axe was closer because it had the guard spacer on it. So that's why the axe was closer. I've removed the guard for this one. Warranty void? Why? Oh, on the hard drive? This is a dead drive anyway. I took it out because I replaced it with an SSD on one of my other computers, so not worried about it.
Hard to see, it's so bright.
It is. Now that it's actually running and you guys know the setup, we can probably... Oh, other direction. Let's just turn the ISO way down. There's not much to see.
I think I can see something now though.
Hopefully we're just, hopefully we're heating that metal up. Oof. That's like
Have you done much metal marking with your one, Patrick?
Patrick,
What was that?
have you done any metal marking with your diode before?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
Oh man, guys, I think we're actually annealing this thing.
Cool. Time to break out the cutlery.
Get it.
Let me see. I can't get into the drawer that has my safety goggles in it because the camera's sitting on it. Hold on. Whoop. Just got a pair. Alright, let's see if we can do the old glasses in front of the camera trick here.
Are you able to pause jobs in this?
Oh yeah, sure.
Cool.
So there's a little bit of a better view. I went and turned the exposure way up. Ooh. And you're looking through the laser goggles now.
Yeah, I think I see something there.
I see something there.
And is that any better at all? Yeah, that's as much as I can zoom in, unfortunately. I don't have like a good macro lens to get really, really close to this.
Yeah, I mean, I can't make it out, but I can see that there's something there for sure.
Yeah, Dave said, I'm told anodized or painted metal for diodes. This is why he's watching intently.
Yeah, I can see it when it's flashing off.
Yeah, it's.
Yep.
I have to break out my diode now.
It's on the
definitely there.
spec.
And
It's on the second letter, isn't it?
I gotta say, it's on the. It's actually on the third letter now, and it's
Yeah.
it's definitely doing something. Whether or not that will still be there when we're done, we will see.
You breathe in it and it goes away.
But it looks dark, man. It looks good.
Cool.
I know I should probably record this. Oh, I've been recording this. Oh God. Okay. Well.
Maybe you should get that hard drive back. By the way, Shadow Living says, I mark metal all the time with my D1, 100% power, 12 millimeters per second, and I get really nice dark marking every time.
12 millimeters per second. What speed is that per minute?
And oh, it's a 10 watt D1.
12 times 60. I don't even know what that is because I suck at math. 720 millimeters a minute. I mean, that's doable. We can certainly try that. We're at 100 at the moment, so we're going significantly slower than Shadow does.
Mm-hmm. And what DPI shadow do you?
Yeah, that's a good question because it's gonna make a difference. Oop, apparently NRD did not like the D1, or maybe the Aufero one. I don't know what he's talking about. All right, I think, yeah. All right, so it just hit the next letter there. So let me go ahead and stop this, and let's see if we can actually show you guys what we were able to do. So we'll get that turned back on there. Need my glasses. My seeing glasses, not my laser glasses. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's there. So that's definitely marked. If you can see it there.
Pretty slick, I mean, it's there.
Yeah, it's absolutely there.
Looks good. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And can you scratch it with your nail or anything?
Doesn't seem
Right.
like I can. There's some acrylic, harder edge.
Oh, that's, I mean, if your nail's doing good, that's solid, dude.
That's there for sure. Scuffing the metal,
Right.
but the mark is
I'm
still
gonna
there.
have to go and order
Wow.
a
Nice.
dial down.
Yep. So, can you anneal ferrous metals with a diode? Yes. Absolutely. It seems that you can. In person with more even lighting, it's not quite the contrast that the camera's exaggerating it to be, but it's still absolutely there. 100%. Like, it's perfectly legible. I'll see if I can get a decent photo of it with the phone that's a little more realistic. Looks like I can.
What's the power of this unit? 5 watt?
This is a 5 watt.
Okay. So if the 5 watts doing it, then what Shadow said, pretty, yeah, for sure, man. 10 watts, double the power.
Yep, exactly. So, if I pull up here, let me see if I can just pull that photo up for you guys real quick. Waiting for Google Photos to upload this. Yeah, you can absolutely see it, which is pretty awesome. All right, we'll
Pretty cool,
reload. And here it is, guys. So this is what it looks like to me.
Where are you showing this? Oh, okay.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's there, you know, and that's something.
Yeah, in marked metal.
This would probably make for a decent photo as well. If we wanted to do a photo with this process, I feel like we could.
So the lines through it, that's part of the stainless steel.
I imagine that is the grain of the steel, yeah.
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 Right in the middle. Yep.
Yep.
I wonder how it would be with a crosshatch.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know what speeds the diode lasers are capable of along the y-axis.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's certainly worth trying. Not today, but it's worth trying. So there we go. I got my little sample photo there that I'll be able to use for the episode, and we did get a little clip recorded that we'll be able to use for the episode too. So I will say it's time to move on. So we'll go ahead and set the drive aside. So maybe we were getting a legitimate mark with the axe then, because I mean it's dark on the axe too.
Yeah, the one on the axe looked really like, I mean, it was highly visible with nothing extra.
Yeah. Should we attempt to do some cutting? Kind of feel like I want to do some cutting.
Go for it, man.
Yeah, we feel good about that.
Yeah.
All right, so
You do it.
I will show the process.
I mean, yeah, Anneal check.
Of swapping out the laser modules. This is one of my favorite things about this laser, and again, this will be spoken about quite a bit in the review, is Ortur's modular laser setup. Just basically all of the modules that they currently sell can be fitted to this machine. So it takes all the same modules as its big brothers, and I just think that's really cool. So we'll go ahead and shut this down. Come on.
What's the model on this? I know it's the 5-watt power, but what's the model for the people in chat asking?
The model of the module
Unit,
or
yeah.
the unit itself, the whole system.
Says SF or LF.
This is the SF. We're going to switch to the LF right now, and we're going to set up the entire air assist setup as well. We're going to do all of it. So that is what we are doing next. I do need a.
I run my Ortur Laser Master 2 at the same speeds on X and Y. It handles the Y at the fast speeds as well as the X.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good to know.
It's quite a smart little dinky machine. You know, you can, once you're finished, you can just pop it away.
Yeah, it has no issues handling the 45-degree crosshatch.
That's awesome. I will definitely have to keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and swap this whole thing out. So go ahead and pull a little focusing knob off. We can set the SF aside.
What's the price in this, Matt? Did you say?
I don't have the price. That's what I'm wondering what's going on.
The Aufero one is currently $229.99.
Oh, so cheap.
Yep. One of the things I'm going to point out in my review, for sure. Sorry, I don't have enough counter space around me. I need more counter space. Let's see. I need some Allen wrenches. One of the things I'm going to point out in my review, I totally destroyed my my LF unit because I was trying to wrench it off with a pair of pliers, and I didn't realize that there's actually one of those little tiny like locking screw things. You know what I'm talking about?
A grub screw.
A grub screw. Thank you. Yes, there is a grub screw in there, and I had no idea. So I just totally
ripped it
destroyed
out.
this. Yeah.
Easy done, dude.
I'd like to attempt cutting with and without the ear assist,
Yeah.
but I think I'm going to set the ear assist up first. Yeah, a grub screw. That's exactly. And I just manhandled it, and I made a big mess of things.
Oh, yeah, I see on the website here. They've got some different pricing based off which models you have for sure.
And now, because I did all of that wrenching and prying with the pliers to get this off, now it won't come off without pliers because I've definitely warped and bent the threads. So don't mess yours up.
Too eager to get going.
Yeah,
I was
remove
just about to say, you're so excited to get it going that you're like, gosh.
remove the grub screw for sure. Okay, so here's the LF without the little cone on it. And I have my air assist kit floating around here somewhere. I'm not prepared. I wasn't prepared for a live stream. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's a little kit. Let's pop this open, and we're gonna need that stuff, and we're gonna need our little hose. I think the rest of this is just stuff for other things for the diodes. So I'm gonna set that aside. Our little hose buddy there.
That's really cool that the unit has so much utility, man.
This
Like,
would've
seriously,
been-
like,
This would have been a good hint that there was a grub screw. Utility how? Oh, come on now, don't
well,
start with this.
like that you've got the option for cutting, like you're talking about, and then the fact that you just annealed. I mean, it's way more of a. There's a lot more options to it. I think sometimes people think that, oh, if I have this laser, it's going to limit me. And really, if you know how to use it, it's actually pretty utilitarian. Like, you can do lots of uses with it.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do quite a bit.
The price. You just can't get past how good the price is.
Yeah, they're cheap. Well, that's great first little laser, and it doesn't have to be the Aufero one. I don't care if you buy this specific laser or not. Most of these diodes can do the same thing. I like Ortur because all their shit works with one another. So that's one of the reasons I like the Ortur machines. But you can do any of the stuff that we're doing today with any diode laser, more or less. You definitely some of the diode modules are better than others as far as like dot size goes. You know, some of them have really kind of figured out that beam width compression that some of the other manufacturers or really cheapo stuff can't really match. But for the most part, you know, we're not doing anything crazy here. Oh man, that just fucking pops on. And that's gonna go here.
So they've kind of made a whole system, these guys, Aufero, and it just looks so easy that it all works together so quickly and efficiently.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. It's a cool unit. I need a flat head for this. I did not anticipate needing a flat head.
All my stuff out for the weekend that I'm working on tonight. Are you getting out? Are you ready?
Have you cancelled your date, Matt?
Yeah. Got crapped on. People are cooler than me. It's alright. I said I got some people in there I can hang out with in my garage. It's all good.
Cool.
What was the workspace of that Aufero?
180 by 180.
Pretty good size.
It's small, but the cool thing is that it's the same modules again as the LaserMaster 2 Pro. So the only real difference here is the size. The LaserMaster 2 Pro is slightly better stepper motors as well, so it can go a little bit faster. But again, that high end of the speed spectrum, doesn't really make a huge difference because there's not a whole lot you can really do at 10,000 millimeters a minute. You just don't need it.
You're limited by the diode, really, aren't you, at the end of the day?
Yeah.
What is it, 180 millimeters each direction?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was centimeters. Okay, that's why I was like, oh, that's a pretty big space. I'm not
But
smart.
you can
You could look-
extend them, Matt, and that's the beauty of it. It's just, you know, it's cheap to do that sort of thing.
Yeah, just the rail system.
Yeah. I think Patrick's one's quite big, is it not, Patrick? Talking about your laser.
Yeah, the diode.
Yeah.
The Laser Master? I can't remember the exact measurements. About what is it? 350 by 400, something like that.
But I've seen some that are just huge, you know, like 1.5 meters.
Yeah, Kyle is going to be reviewing the Niji Max soon, which
Lasers.
is just like a behemoth. It's really, really, really big.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it kind of together here. So I've got this little kind of valve here is all done up, flathead screwdriver. This is huge. I don't know why this is so big. This is kind of like that locking screw on the back here.
Yeah.
It seems like there should be a grout screw for that too. And I could probably get one the right size for this, but that's what came in the bag, so that's what I'm using. And then we've got a little fold down shield here, which is kind of interfering with our pose, but I've made it work. And now this all just has to go somewhere, so let's see. It does have a little flow regulator here.
NRD said he thinks the long one's supposed to go on the side to hold the laser module onto the X arm.
Then what is this one for? There's two.
He said that's how it fits on his SF module.
And I mean, even if, well, yeah, I mean, they all do, but there's two of them.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
what's the other one for?
Shits and giggles.
I don't know. I'll check the bag. Maybe there's something hiding in here that I did not see.
Yeah, it's all good, NRD. Appreciate the tip, man.
No, yeah, of course. Thank you. Uh-oh. Probe screws. Okay. So let me fish one of these out and try not to lose it to the void here.
Yeah, they're pretty small.
They are teeny tiny.
Completely lost when they hit the floor.
I have a box of them at the shop, but I am not at the shop, so
Yeah.
not trying to lose it at the moment. Okay, let's see if we can make this make a little more sense. So I'm going to unscrew that and actually pull this off to make it a little easier. Alright, please fit. Yep, that's it. Weird that it wasn't in there, right?
Glad you got it, though.
Yep, we got it. Alright, we'll tighten that up. We can probably put this at a better angle too so that it's not jutting up the side. So if we just rotate this down and over, that makes a lot more sense. And we'll tighten that up just like that. And now our shield will come down, everything works the way it needs to work. So that's perfect. And actually give you an extra grub too, which is nice. So, okay, a little flow valve here. A little picture on it. Does it matter? Yes. And it is pointing the right direction. So that's good. I'm gonna have to cut some of this because I only give you one length.
Yeah, and so Shadow said even his Laser Picker 2 5-watt will cut through 3 mil plywood like butter with a couple of passes. That's pretty slick.
That is cool. Alright, so let's try to be scientific about this, because I'm flying by the seat of my pants at the moment. So, how much of this are we actually going to need? Let's get this on here. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to try it out. I love the air assist in general. It's pretty cool. Oh my god, tell me you're not the right size. I will flip out. Oh, okay, got it. It's just beyond location. And if I can find, I can't see, I'm just kind of hoping. Okay, so what do we actually need here? Put them all the way up, all the way back, the length. That'll kind of let us get everything, so I'm going to cut this. Again, we're just kind of going randomly here. While we're at it too, let's get our little module plugged in here. Put our little ground in. These take hex as well. Good guess. You know what I've gotten really good at since getting into lasers? Guessing hex wrench sizes.
Yeah.
Same with 3D printers.
Let's just check that flow direction again. This way, great. And then for this guy over here, this is about to get super janky. So here's the actual air pump. I scavenged this from my own tech. This is what we're going to be using today. And don't really know how we're going to make this work with this tiny little tube.
Lots of duct tape.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Luckily I've got some sitting nearby, so it's probably the way this is going to go. And then, of course, we need power, so we're going to have to... Whoop, don't fall. Okay. Just chuck that down there. Crawl under the desk. I love how that just turns on when you plug it in and there's no switch. It's my favorite. Let's see, hose. Where did I put the hose down? Here.
Where the hose at on Friday night?
Where the hose at?
Did you bring any silicone tubing that was connected to the air pump? Anything larger?
I didn't, because it's so big. You know? And I don't know, it's like way big.
Typically, you can shove the smaller tubing inside of the larger. Little zip tie or duct tape and keep them together.
I'm just going to stick it in the end like that and then duct tape it.
As long as duct tape is involved, it's totally appropriate.
And then it's scientific even. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, no jokes.
Alright, let's see if
Like NASA always has it.
let's see if we get some air out of this thing.
Let's go.
It's very hard to tell.
Your camera's gone.
Oh, alright, I'll fix that in a second. It's because I keep touching the USB
Jostling
cable, which is hanging in front of my face while I'm doing all of this, because there's not enough slack for it to rest anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so the flow valve works. I'll get that camera feedback on in just a minute. And I've opened...
Patrick.
Hold
What are you
on,
showing
I'm
us there,
looking.
Patrick?
Yeah, I like to keep one of these on the end of those vacuum pumps. So it just has a built-in switch, and then you just plug your pump into it. Then you can just flip it on and off.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Little handy tip.
So you're not scaring the shit out of yourself when you plug it in?
Yeah, then you can plug the thing in, and it's not on unless you leave the switch on.
Alright, I'm going to be
There you go.
completely honest. I don't know how to focus this thing. It may be the
Well, we
same...
got some experts in the audience.
Yeah, we do have some experts in the audience. Let's see if anybody wants to chime in.
Which, that was the SF you're going to? Or the LF?
The LF. We're working on getting the camera feedback.
The Aufero one is fixed focus.
Well, yeah,
is what
but you still
NRD
need
said.
to know the focal distance.
Right.
It would be the end of the guard.
Yeah, I'm assuming the guard or the
Plus,
air assist nozzle. Well, I guess while that's being broken, we'll just Google it.
Yeah, Dave Etter says use the middle rod.
The
Yeah.
middle rod?
did it come with like a 20 millimeter piece of
Yeah, it came with a
steel rod?
super giant rod. It's huge, though. There's no way this is
Yeah,
right.
that's for.
Is it from the bottom of the module or from the nose?
Maybe to the heat sink.
Yeah, I'm assuming, right? It
Moving
has
around
to
it.
be.
Yeah, that's what NRD said, and Dave's agreeing. Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, we need to figure out why this webcam is not working. Come on.
Be right back, gentlemen.
Yep.
Sorry guys, this is a very atypical camera setup for live streams. Normally we'd be doing this with a webcam, but again I'm trying to get footage for our review here while we're doing this stream. And in order to get that footage, that means the nice camera has to be over here. So, okay, so I've got the rod, I've got the LF all set up here, ready to go. So we should be able to start cutting something now. We just need something to cut. So let's pop onto Google real quick and just find some kind of outline. Ooh, how about a snowflake? I like snowflakes.
It'll be Christmas in July when Lightburn's released. That's appropriate.
Alright, let's switch over here. Let's drop that in and see if we can just coax a trace out of that. And we can. Excellent. Let's ungroup it. Get rid of all this junk up here. And then we'll set the rest of this to lines. I have no idea where we're going to want to be power-wise. I'm assuming slow. 200, 250 maybe. 90 power. I'm guessing. We'll do one pass at a time. I just want to see kind of how we do here. And absolute chords is fine. Let's give it a quick frame. Oh, laser's still off. It would be helpful if I turned it on. Oops. That needs to be down. Great. All right. We're getting there, guys. So I'm going to center that up, frame it, and then we'll grab some wood. I have this piece of ply here that I brought home specifically to test the cutting functionality of this machine. It is 5.5 millimeters thick. So this should be a chunky test.
Interesting that you said let's grab some wood and Kyle popped in.
Hey now.
Heyo.
How you doing, guys?
Hey Kyle,
What's
Alright,
up,
did
Kyle?
you enjoy your cod nuggets?
No, they didn't have them.
Oh no.
I know, I'm very
Sounds
disappointed.
fishy. Sounds fishy to me.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's unfortunate I was hooked.
Ugh. Scale it back.
Hey, Vetter saying
Man.
the exact spot is under the Z screw, so that's what I'm focusing to here.
Man, they had you hook, line, and sinker, didn't they?
Yeah, reeled me in.
Tell you what. These jokes are spot on.
Alright,
Do my best, man.
we're gonna see if we can cut a snowflake out of this.
Just do it. I'm excited to see this.
I would be impressed if this worked. Everybody's saying that they have really good luck with it.
Which module was on this one?
The LU2-4 LF is the long focus designed for cutting.
Okay.
Just trying to
I'm
get
hopeful then.
trying to get a shot here that we would actually want to use in the video, so I'm just making some adjustments. That looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and pop that shield down. And I'm going to get ready to destroy my folding table that's underneath this. I don't really have a metal sheet or anything to put under it. So,
It didn't come with a protective sheet.
no, this one did not.
Uh,
So, we're going back to the SF, don't worry. We will absolutely be going back to the SF. Alright, cross your fingers, guys. Let's see what this thing can do.
Let's go. Do you wanna burn us?
It's dewy.
Man, this whole folding table situation is not good.
You need to get yourself one of those gladiator tables from Home Depot. Where
Everything
did that thing go?
everything jolts every time this changes direction, and I'm like holding it with my hand a little bit to try to get it to do that less, and it's not going super well.
you're up on the second floor, right?
I am.
Okay, so like a straight up toolbox is probably not an ideal situation then with stairs.
Probably not. I feel like just a table would be fine. It doesn't need to be like a
Wonder-
super heavy duty workbench, but just something that isn't like a flimsy plastic
not a,
work table.
Yeah.
Like a nice sized cutting board, man. Like a big, thick cutting board underneath it.
I put clamps on my frame. It's not so much the laser jolting that I'm worried about, it's more the workpiece. Which I suppose I could
okay.
like weight down, but is this running Lightburn? Absolutely. We're running Lightburn right now. I wouldn't run anything else. Funny story, I made a legitimate attempt today to use laser Gerbil to show it in the review because I wanted to have a visual up for it while I was talking about it, and I literally could not use it. Like, it was unusable for me. And I know, like, you know, a lot of people use it, and there's probably like a hardcore group of people out there that swear by laser gerbil, but goddamn, that thing was a piece of shit. it was it was the worst.
I have a terrible time with it. I can say I spent maybe 2 hours messing with it on the first diode review I did,
Yeah.
and just I swore never again.
Yeah, I gave up. I mean, I'm sure I
It's
could
just-
like watch a YouTube video and I'd probably understand it. At some point I'll have to. Inevitably there are people that are going to refuse to pay for Lightburn, but I just don't understand why.
Well, that brings up a good point, right? So there are people who legitimately, like, maybe they're starting with a diode for a reason. Maybe it's, you know, just what's in the budget, right? And they gotta, you know, get everything together, including materials. Maybe they just, when they're budgeting, they didn't budget in well, I guess the G code version's $60 instead of 120, but maybe they didn't budget in $60 for it.
Yeah.
So even, you know, even if it's temporary, they still got to work with it for some period of time.
I know
It's
you're
just
right.
not for me.
I know you're right. It's not for me either.
I would consider one of the, what are they, about 2 foot by 2 foot concrete blocks. They're about 2 inches tall. People use those under their 3D printers to keep everything from moving around.
Mm.
One of those might
Like a paver.
work out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a really good idea.
That's what I've got under my 3D printer. Helps a lot. The vibration and the noise as well.
If I was smart and I was using even 3 of my brain cells today, I would have stacked this up on like the actual piece of plywood. I would have stacked it on like a couple cardboard chips or something so that I could see when it
Just
was
to get
coming
a
through the
little airflow.
bottle. Because I have no idea if it's coming through the bottom or not. I doubt it is after one pass, right? That's unlikely. It's not a CO2.
I'd say you'd probably see a lot
It's
of
gonna be a
smoke
bit.
and smell. Like,
It's going to be a little bit before it cuts through.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm going one pass at a time here. We are at 250 speed, 90 power, which I think is reasonable. Just gonna go ahead and start a second pass. Man, when this
Dave,
thing wants to
that-
move, it moves.
Dave Etter in chat says, "Ooh, engraved pavers." Funny enough, that's actually something I plan on trying to do with the Wisely here.
Oh, nice.
you know, my
Um,
kid's school, that's actually something I'm trying to do too. My kid's school, they have like a end of the year you can donate, and if you do, you know, donate X amount, you get the paver. They're trying to figure out how to get somebody to do it again. So there you go.
I was kind of I was thinking back at Lithgow doing the bricks last, I think it was over the winter or maybe last fall. That kind of inspired me when I was thinking back, because I want to do like a little fire pit in my backyard, and I thought some decorated pavers would be pretty interesting.
That'd be really cool, dude.
Is that a good video, Kyle?
Yeah. Kyle's got a lot of good.
Maybe.
Another one that I asked
We'll see.
Kyle to do.
I mean, based off what Lithgow did, I know it works on brick. I don't know how well it'll work on like cement-based pavers. Maybe if I can find some clay ones or something. I don't know.
I asked Kyle recently to investigate the compound lens situation.
Yeah, but we're talking about that just a couple hours ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm excited
That
to
really
test that
fine
out.
engraving point.
Yeah.
But
Was
Kyle,
it
that might be
was it
something you
Patrick
could do,
that
man.
that already had one, or?
I'd mentioned
I don't think
picking one up, and I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. Kyle was mentioning to me that it may or may not require a special like head assembly. Is that accurate?
Just
Yes.
one that's not poopy.
Yeah, the stock head that came on my CO2 would not work with it.
Is
But
it a
I-
diameter problem, or?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
What is it?
diameter and tube length, I think.
Are they 20 millimeter?
The one I was looking at was 18, I think.
And what is your diameter of the head?
I honestly don't know.
I'm going to change up our view here so that I can get another shot. Again, the purpose of today's live stream is A, to live stream because it's fun to hang out with you guys, but also to get footage for the review for this unit coming up. So I'm going to change the view a little bit so we can get a different look at it while it's cutting.
I mean, you could paint the blocks whatever you call or whatever color you want, and then use the diode to take the paint off, just like you would do a canvas or a tile.
That's true.
If you wanted a little more color and pop.
I wonder if the Norton method would work on something that isn't glazed. Like a clay brick or something.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't, Kyle. You're just going to have to
I mean,
get your
with-
extraction running well, because it's going to kick off a lot of dust.
yeah, you wouldn't even need Norton method with all the image functionality and light burn.
True.
I'm sure you can figure something out if you're running bitmaps.
The kerf on this cut is not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No, that doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look
At least
bad.
through the camera.
I thought it was going to be worse. We would have been able to do this snowflake pretty significantly smaller. All right, third pass. I don't know if I'm even in the right zone on settings here. I'm kind of waiting for something to drop through. Not that that's going to happen, but
It's definitely looking like it's working its way in.
I'd be interested to see how the performance changes if we turn off the air assist while this is running. I'm going to do it.
Probably get a
I
little
imagine
flare
you
up
probably
on
get
that
some
one.
flames.
You guys yell if I set my house on fire. It's definitely brighter, but I don't know if it's making a huge difference. It's kind of hard to tell. What do you guys think?
I mean,
It's
maybe
blaring.
it could be hotter, couldn't it? The air assist could be cooling it down.
I'm gonna plug it back in so we have a before and after. I
Look at the.
I wish I could watch it
oh,
with
look
you
at the
guys.
last diamond.
You're definitely
So,
getting
look at
more
the last
soot.
diamond, it's darker. Yeah.
All right, now it's back in.
You can definitely tell there's more soot
Yeah,
or singeing.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more burning taking place, so it's definitely gonna widen that kerf as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you see it, dude.
Unfortunately,
It's like
I couldn't watch it while plugging it up in and unplugging it, so I didn't get to see the dramatic change that you guys got to see. Hopefully there was a
Kind of
noticeable
looked like
difference.
it went out of focus or something, you know, just
Right,
Yeah.
bigger,
yeah.
Yeah.
blurry line.
It's a good way to describe it. So multiple passes, cutting with multiple passes is common for diode, right? That's the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bummer.
Since
Especially
it's
if it's
sitting
like
flat,
thick.
since it's sitting flat, would you have to press down on it and see if anything's loose to figure out if it's cutting through?
I'm gonna have to at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. That's why I was saying it.
Yeah.
It was dumb of me not to raise this before. Not to raise this up
Maybe
off the table before
do you have
starting.
like a pick tool?
Yeah. Well, not on me.
You could-
I at the shop. I have a screwdriver.
Oh.
I could just kind of.
That works.
Yeah.
Do you have a cookie cooling rack or something like that laying around? in
I
the
have
kitchen?
like tiny little like precision PC screwdrivers. I'll just use one of those.
I was gonna say
Tyler
you could lean onto the wood to hold it in place, and then see if one of the cutouts moves around.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I've got this bad boy right here. And go for that. Should do it.
Nice.
Tyler just joined in chat.
Hey Tyler, yes, we do
Tyler.
have the air assist hooked up and running.
Tyler.
We're currently cutting 5mm plywood, which is pretty boss.
That's like 1/4 inch.
What pass is this? Does anybody remember?
Three.
6,
Three?
I think.
6.
Oh,
No, I think it's
No,
3 or
it's
4.
3.
3.
oh.
You
okay.
said one more after this would be 4 just a minute ago.
Okay, dope.
That's my bad. I'm dumb.
Dave's paying attention. Thank you, Dave.
Dave got her back.
3mm was pretty quick.
NRD said if
I-
you just keep going past it, the whole thing will fall through.
You definitely get, yeah, the whole table, right? You definitely get diminishing returns each pass, you know?
The further out of focus it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like fibre in that way. It might be getting gummed up as well in there.
Still not loosey-goosey, it looks like.
Yeah, nah. I'm wondering if I should do a focal adjustment. We'll do pass number 4, but I'm wondering if I should adjust the focus down. I probably should have done that to start.
Do one more, yeah. Do one more and hit it.
Yeah.
You can see, I mean, it looks like the CO2, like when it's going, I mean, you can see the flare going down with the air on.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to watch it go.
Yeah.
Rip my table.
Well, your table will have a beautiful snowflake design. And there you go. Decorative table now.
It's got some marks in it already from similar adventures and escapades.
Oh,
It could,
okay.
it could be Frozen themed. Just the Let It Go table.
NRD says the whole point of the LF module is so that you don't have to step down.
I agree, and
Okay.
like I understand, but also I feel like we're out of recommended material thickness here.
By the way, did you see that blast through, man? I'm telling you, like, it's looking good. Like, I think it looks pretty slick.
I don't think that this setup is rated for 5mm plywood.
Yeah, I think 3mm would be optimal for this one.
So I think we're pushing the boundaries, which is why I was wondering if we should lower the focus. I know we shouldn't have to on, whatever it's supposed to be doing, but I found today during my experimenting with the the Laser Master 2S2 that it's best to home between passes. Interesting. Tyler says speed 100, power 100 on the Ortur was what I used for those Alaska ornaments. One pass for 3mm. One pass for 3mm.
Dude, that's such an American answer. 100, 100, baby. Like, let's go.
I don't know. We're doing twice that speed, but about the same power. So maybe it's through and I'm just not, Edwin's asking what laser we're using and how thick the wood we're trying to cut with. This is the laser, or the Aufero Laser 1 with the LU 2-4 long focus LF laser module. We're cutting 5mm birch plywood right now.
Dave said those are Texas numbers.
I don't get it. What's the joke?
Well, just because, like, America, like, that's 100%, baby.
Bigger is better.
100.
I got it.
Like,
All of it, all the time.
Gotcha.
America.
Oh shit, I did it again. I've just been recording for ages. I'm gonna have all these gigantic video files I'm gonna have to...
Just clip
All
it
the
down,
footage.
baby. Clip it down.
All of it.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie, you do just gonna get sucked into watching it.
I just like the air assist setup. Now I kind of wish they all had this.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous.
I
Spot on,
use air assist on my CO2 when I'm engraving, not just when I'm cutting.
Yeah.
There are many printable air assist modules out there that you can print and add to your diodes that don't have an air assist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the Laser Master 2 did not have an air assist, so I just printed out a few different versions of nozzles that people had created, found one I liked, and stuck with it.
Nice. You can really see the beam lighting up the chasm that has been created at this point.
Man.
There's a fair chance we might be through and marking the table. Should we lift it? Should we just do a little lift?
Look at it again with the screwdriver.
I'll poke at it again, but
I always do the poke.
The poke and wiggle. Nope.
we could just drop the focus a touch. I probably should not have done such a complicated graphic until we had some settings down.
Eh.
All right.
I dropped
Could be worse.
the focus maybe a quarter of a millimeter, maybe a half a millimeter.
Oh, look at it light up there. Look at it go now.
Yeah. What's up to everybody who's just joining us? Jess, Nintendo Fu. It's awesome. 21 people watching right now. If you guys are enjoying the stream, you're enjoying hanging out with us tonight, don't forget to smash the like button. Let everybody else know the content is good. Hitting the like button and leaving a comment after the stream is over boosts engagement. Helps get the stream in front of more people, so we sure do appreciate your support.
Dave keeping count on passes for us. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Pass 5 with a defocus. What kind of diode does Tyler have? Does he have an Ortur?
I believe he does.
LM2 Pro, I believe.
So there's no reason why his settings shouldn't work exactly for this machine. So we'll try that 100.
Well, it comes with the same module, right?
I don't know what module he used to cut. I don't know if he has an LF or not.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
same
it's
one.
Nice. Okay, cool. I think we're through. I think that refocus did the trick.
You smell burnt plastic yet?
I don't really smell anything anymore. I've been burning shit with the diode all day, and the problem with the diode and exhausting is that you can't get the exhaust close enough to be incredibly effective because the gantry is moving around, you know, and
Yeah.
it's not enclosed, so you can't create like that vacuum and get that suction. So I'm kind of just like burned out in my nasal area.
You have an enclosure for one of your diodes?
I do for the Laser Master 2 Pro S2. I have one, and it's at the shop, sitting in it right now. It's very nice,
cool.
but it is it does make it more difficult to use. I do like being able to close the lid and walk away from it, but I don't like having my lasers in enclosures.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
galvo spoiled, you know? Like, I just
Yeah.
don't like having that. It just makes me feel claustrophobic.
I was impressed with
kinda
Kyle
slows
set his
your
up
workflow
inside of
down.
his. Yeah, Kyle set his up inside of his CO2.
Yeah.
He just closed the lid down. That was pretty smart.
Yep. 100 was money for cutting. Yeah, we'll give it a try. I'll try it after this. We'll set up a circle and give it a shot. Maybe that just that extra time in the same spot, you know, makes that much of a difference.
And what focus distance do you use, Tyler?
This is the 5th and last pass. So we'll stop it after this, regardless of whether or not we made it through. And we'll try Tyler's settings instead. His was 3mm and this is 5, so it may take 2 passes, but... My thing is just burnout. Like, being able to do it in less passes is obviously nice, you know, but I feel like you end up with thicker cut lines that way. Let's see, were we even close? Look. Bare. Literally nothing on the back of that. It's a little warm, but... Bummer. Alright. Well, back to the drawing board. So
dropping the speed will make a huge difference.
yeah, I think you're right. So let's try that. I think we're gonna go with a simpler shape here. Just for the sake of time, I'm gonna do the old the circle and a square. Then it gives you a good idea about the corners, you know. All right.
Yeah, when I sold my unit to another person, that was the first thing they checked.
So I'm going to do 100-100, and we're going to do 2 passes here. I doubt it's going to get through in 1, so I'm not even going to try. And we will frame it. And we'll get... split under there. I'm going to fix the focus too, because we did mess around with the focus.
There you go.
Where did my little rod go? All right. I'm gonna actually record this too, because I don't have a shot of this yet. Okay. There's that. Back down. Stop that recording because we've got that shot. Raise this. Let's just frame that one more time, make sure that we've got a good shot. Nice. Okay, here goes nothing.
Like, so excited watching this thing. It's just go, baby, go.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I sat here just staring at it.
Yeah, the air assist nozzle is a little long, but what are you gonna do? All these people talking about diode lasers and they know what they're talking about, and I'm just like, diode.
Here you go, J-Mac.
Yeah, I could see that.
This is not my area, man. This is like, if you could just find something that is just the exact opposite of a galvo laser, that's this. but I do want to spend more time with them. I'd like to get better with these machines. So.
Well, what's really nice about this is you can kind of like, I don't want to say set it and forget it because you should never forget a machine, obviously. But it's one of those things where like very repeatable, very usable.
Yeah.
Like while you're kind of working on stuff next to you, you can let it just do its
have
thing.
it in the background running away all day.
Right.
You're working.
Kind of like a 3D printer is just going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean,
steady.
like NRD and Dave are saying, like, you know, it's an anemic CO2, or like when it's all you've got, it rules. But they definitely have their place, man. I still don't think that I've seen anyone match the quality of photos that I've seen come out of diodes on CO2 lasers. It just, when it comes to those tiny little dot sizes, you
It
can't.
makes all the difference.
It
for
really
detail.
makes so much of a difference. I really want to get... They don't have them for sale right now, which is bizarre. But I really want the LU 2-2, which is the 7 watt, I think. Or no, not 7 watt. Scratch that. It's like a 1 to 1.6 watt, like really fine dot version of the 2-4. And I can't find it for sale anywhere. But it's basically got a dot size half the size of the 2-4 short focus. They advertise it all over their website, and then it's just not for sale.
Interesting to see what it looks like once it's cut. Is there much of an angle on it or not? Is it quite straight?
What? Are you talking to me? Sorry, I zoned out for a minute.
I'm just kind of thinking out loud.
I was like...
You know, when you're cutting with a CO2, quite often you get an angle to the cut. I wonder how it'll look with the diode laser. Will it be quite a straight cut, or will it have an angle from the beam as well?
Oh, we're definitely going to have to... So this was 2 passes, preset. And I'm certain it's going to require another 2. So we'll try 2 more on top of this.
Beth says, I have one I could be convinced to send you. I never used the 2.2. It's too weak for the NWT tiles.
You are more than welcome to shoot one over my way, Jess. I'd be happy to have it. Address is in the description. That's why I leave it there.
They have Galvo diodes, laser pecker. Yeah.
Yeah, the laser pecker too looks pretty serious. Not gonna lie. Expensive suckers, though. Those things are like $700.
I'd be interested to get my hands on one and see what it will do.
Yeah, it'd be fun to play with for sure. I just don't want to spend $700 on it.
Yeah.
This cut seems burnier, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, it
No,
certainly is.
It looks like the one above it. It looks like the snowflake that took 4 passes already.
It's just that speed, man. You slow down and it just has time to sit there and burn away that wood.
It's like a chainsaw just ripping it. Can the laser pecker do leather?
Should be able to.
Yeah, if
I
it's a
don't see any
diode.
reason.
That's another thing I need to get B-roll of tonight before I go to bed. I brought a piece of leather home. I need to do some leather. I have great leather settings though, that we used for the new intro, the new Laser Everything intro. The diode shot is a shot of the diode doing a piece of leather in the very beginning of the new channel intro, and it came out so good, and I just totally guessed. I hope I saved them. I don't think I probably even saved them, but...
Oh. NRD says the pecker one can do leather and he can cut it like butter.
Nice.
What? That's cool.
The other
These
thing...
guys are setting up patches and letting them go.
I almost grabbed the metal spreader. You know, those big Galvo laser metal spreaders? I almost grabbed mine to bring here to spread the leather for the cutting, and I didn't. But I should have. That would have been a good idea, too. are the settings for leather? I don't know. Did I save it? No, I didn't. My library for diode is pathetic. Should probably add this. Create new from layer. Material name. Wood general. Title.
That's thick ass wood.
So that was that 2 more? That was 2 more. So let's just see if we got any wobble. Nothing, man. So that was 4 passes. Maybe 5mm is just too thick, you know?
Do you have any thinner stuff though?
Oh yeah, sure. Totally.
You should maybe try some free and maybe raise it as well.
That screwdriver looked like it went in pretty good though, man.
I'll let it do this, and then again, if we fail again, then we'll move on. Hi Bethany, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Paper clip and a caliper, that seems like a smart trick. I'm gonna disappear for a second. I think it's time for oh, look at that, you guys see it?
Yeah, coming out the bottom now.
Yep.
I was just about to say it looks like it's
Hey, Alex,
Nice.
check Discord chat.
I'm looking.
it's a library for the Ortur
I don't know what I'm looking
In-
for.
admin VC chat room.
Oh, is that a library file?
Light burn. Yeah.
Nice. I will grab that. This hurts. It's on fire now. Did you see that?
Oh, look, it's through.
I think I'm gonna stop it. That doesn't seem good, right?
Like
You
put
wanted a
Jimmy
new-
round.
You wanted a new house. This is the way to do it, right?
I'm nervous to lift this up. What do you think it did to my table?
Yeah.
No, not horrible actually. Yeah, 5mm is just too. You see that? That's the backside there. It's just
Yeah,
too.
true.
It's just too damn thick.
A little melty.
It's just too thick. By the time you actually get through it, the beam
It's
is so.
gumming up.
The beam's so fat on the backside. But no worries, I brought other material. I do have a piece of mahogany. Look at that. That's nice looking. We can try to cut that. I am going to suspend it up in the air though. This time. I'm going to use my brain a little bit. It is important to learn your equipment's limits. I do have just a couple PlayStation 1 games here. Let's see, we've got Rascal. I'm going to play Rascal. It's a good one. And Siphon Filter. Mahogany. So let's try to cut mahogany.
Is this veneered?
No,
Mahogany.
this is hardwood.
All right, pure.
Yep.
Man,
So maybe back up to 200 because this is like a 1/16 of an inch.
Very, very hard though.
All right, we'll try it as is, but we do need to refocus.
I feel like your house just smells like camping right now.
It does so much.
I love that smell.
Yeah. When I do a ton of cutting boards and I'm just like in cutting board mode, or charcuterie board mode, or whatever, my neighbors never complain because they're just like, "Ah, it smells like campfires."
Alright, so I'm using the PlayStation games to lift this off the table. Yeah, I don't have a metal plate. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm at home right now. So I don't just like have metal plates lying around at the moment. Because
I have a pizza pan.
I rent. I mean, I guess I could get. Then I'm gonna ruin my pizza pan.
By the way, guys, this is not
Sacrifices
a nice table,
must
he
be
was
made.
saying.
Oh, I recorded that whole thing too. Man, these video clips are out of control. Alright, so we're still gonna do 100, 100. We're gonna do one pass at a time. And we're all focused up, so let's give it a try. Wow, that's going right through. Should we stop it and fix it? Yes, because it's melting the shit out of my table. Okay. I'm glad
Looks
that
a
we
nice-
checked. So
Uh-oh.
let's try to double that up. I'm going to go back to 250 at 100. And we're just going to reset the home real quick. And we'll start it again.
What was the 5 mil?
Dude.
Plywood.
Straight through it. I'm still fucking my table up.
The
Tin-
cut looks good though.
Tin foil's a good idea. The cut looks amazing.
This is for science.
This-
This is for science. The table's fine.
Oh, my poor table. It's not fine.
It's a
Oh
gone.
no.
Oh, it didn't fall through. That was unexpected. I'm shocked. I can't believe it didn't fall through.
Interesting to see what the back looks like.
This is so fun to watch. Yeah, I agree with Tyler. The back's probably speckled.
Yeah, it's probably like right there, you know?
Yep.
Like if we had done... So just to finish this off. Well, I guess, no. So what I'll do is I'll reduce that to 200 for the next one, and we'll try it over to the left. But just for science, let's take a look at the back. Oh, I do not have enough space. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? So that actually cut through the wood perfectly. I forgot that I have masking tape on the back.
That'll do it.
So we actually got a very nice looking edge on that. Pretty much all the way around. And there's the circle out of the inside.
Is it quite
I
straight,
like
the
that.
cut, Alex?
Yeah. It looks good to
It's
me.
good, isn't it?
Yep.
Dude, that was pretty damn fast too.
So,
honestly.
I'm going to... Man, I just destroyed this mahogany. It's like just when I popped it out, it just snapped the whole thing in half. Ugh.
How does the diode get on with acrylic?
It doesn't do anything to acrylic. Just passes through. I'd like to try our snowflake now that we know we have that really thin kerf. I bet we could probably do like an impressive looking attempt at a snowflake. So I'm gonna load that snowflake file back up. I've removed the masking tape as well. Just to say that that's not going to be a problem anymore. So let's delete that. Import Ooh, okay, snowflake. I'm gonna have to retrace it. I didn't save it. And we're gonna go quite a bit smaller. So I did reduce the speed just a little bit to 200, 100, and we should get drop through now. Maybe even 225. Okay. All right, sweet. Let's give it a try.
Wow, that's blasting right through it.
Yeah, I'm still kind of surprised that they're not falling through, but
Unless the curve angle is as such, it, you know, if you
Yeah.
turned it upside down, it would fall out.
yeah, I'm sure they'll poke through.
It kind of looks like a Ghostbusters scene down at the bottom, like with
Yeah.
like the smoke they're all going, dude.
Totally. Dun, 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 dun.
Are you the key master?
I keep thinking I want to get up and go get a Coke, but I can't walk away from this while it's cutting.
Would that?
I would do marking. I would.
Oh wait, that fell through.
Yeah, it may be a little warped as well. Like
I
just.
would not walk away far from a diode.
Oh no, I'm not going to. I mean, it's just to my kitchen. It's like 5 feet, and I'm getting a Coke and coming right back. But
Yeah,
definitely
no,
not while
no.
it's cutting. I'll wait until. I'll wait until we're back to like marking stuff.
Get a tub of butter and a Coke.
Yeah, no butter for me, dude. I don't have any bread.
No Panera, bro. Damn.
Everything's fucking closed. Everything around here closes at like 7 o'clock at night. Oh, I just got so hungry. Why'd you guys have to bring up food? Now I'm starving.
Yeah, me too.
I never eat at night. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, you never eat.
No. I have my dinner and then that's it.
Where's Tony? Why isn't he live on the air with us eating a sandwich?
No.
We're not going to talk about Snack Tower.
Order
Eating
pizza.
9:10.
No,
That's on.
pizza places are closed too, bro. All right.
What?
Seriously? It's crazy.
Yeah.
People are just like, oh shit, this is sort of.
We got two
J-Max
pop-outs.
right.
Oh,
If you
okay.
well, what if you tried pushing it from the backside? I think J-Max got a point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, look, never mind, there it goes.
I'm sure it'll come, but they're coming out, so we'll flip that over.
Oh yeah, look at it go. Look at it go.
Two cuts on the back of that, so we can go ahead.
Also, remember it's real wood, so it varies
Oh,
quite
yeah.
a bit in denseness across it.
Yep.
Maybe knots and whatnot. Isn't it?
So that was only 2.5 minutes to knock that out, man.
Yeah, that was fast.
Not
Like I'm
too
sitting here
bad.
thinking like you could literally just have a ornament maker just going to town right next to you all day.
My 80 watts CO2 is
Yeah,
not
that's
that
what
fast for cutting out wood
that's-
like this. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not much quicker than this, really.
At Christmas, I had my diode running little bamboo cutting boards. While I
Yeah.
was doing other stuff on the CO2 and fiber.
Look at that thing. That's sharp.
It is sharp. It's pretty small too, considering.
Looks good.
So that's neat.
Eh, it's cool.
Is
man.
it quite? Is it leaving black marks in your fingers, or?
Not too bad. I've definitely seen worse.
What would happen if you hooked up to like a California Air Tools and actually put some like serious PSI through it on that? If it would get the soot to be even more, or, I mean not serious PSI, but just more, you know.
There's definitely an impression of a snowflake in the table, but not. Can you see it?
Yeah, it looks like you just have like a little
Hmm.
pentagram on your table there.
You can hardly even feel it, honestly. It's very mild.
What is it? Plastic, the table?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you know, I guess that's it. I don't really know.
Edwin asked, is the setting 225, 100?
Let's take a look at this just to make sure. So one pass, 225, 100 for 16th inch mahogany, and we'll actually save this to our library right now. So we'll just L mahogany. That's not right. Mahogany. Thickness. I don't know. What is 1/16th inch to millimeters? I fucking hate the imperial system.
160.
1.58.
1.5 millimeters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.5 millimeters. Mahogany hardwood cut.
That was 3 millimeter you had there, wasn't it?
No. 16.
Like a veneer sheet.
I don't think it was 3 mil. I'll check. I don't think so.
It looked
You said
fatter than-
1/16th when you dropped it up.
It looks fatter than
But-
1.5. It's more like 3 or 4 now.
Oh my god, it is 3 millimeters.
Oh.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
So 2.5 minutes hardwood. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's real hard.
It was double thick with 2 C's.
Okay,
Keep
well let's edit this then. Not the cut, the description. 3 millimeters. Nice. Dope. I'll take it. Okay, sweet. So I think we're done with the cut stuff for now. We can move on to some of the other stuff I wanted to do. I still haven't done a photo. I'd like to do a photo. Let's see what else is in my bag of tricks.
Photo
Back
and
in a
mahogany.
minute, guys.
Uh,
Just gonna get some coffee and toast.
Yep, so we have to do a photo. I have some card stock that I wanted to try. We have leather, and I've also got anodized aluminum and painted aluminum business cards and anodized aluminum tin
Oh, damn,
that I'd
man,
like to
you're
try.
stacked up today.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a short break, just 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to go grab that Coke while the laser's not going to burn down my house. We're going to swap back to the short focus, and then we will do those things. Oh, and we have the rotary tool as well, and I do have a hydro flask that we can try to rotary with the Aufero as well. So lots more coming up. We're nowhere near the end of this live stream. I will see you guys in about 5 minutes, all right? We'll be right back.
Dude, you got all the tricks tonight, man.
Okay, guys, we're back. We're going to switch over from the LF to the RF, and we are going to the SF from the LF to the SF. Excuse me. It's getting late. I gotta drink some more of this Coke. And then we're going to try to do some photo work. We've got leather to do. We're gonna break out the rotary tool. So we've got plenty of stuff that we need to do here. We're gonna get started. So round 2, baby. That's right. Prepare yourselves. What's up, guys? Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything in the meantime while I was gone?
No. We NRD was talking about how he has an Atom Stack P9 with a 10-watt module coming tomorrow.
Oh, nice. I forget which models did Atom Stack say they were sending next. They said they were sending some models next for review. I don't remember anymore. Do you remember off the top of your head?
Let me look back. I don't think I got a list.
I sent you a screenshot of the email, remember?
I'm looking.
Let's just make sure that's in focus. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to grab some B-roll of this for the review. And let's go ahead and turn our laser off. And disconnect the ground. It's so weird. I actually have my air conditioner on right now just because it gets so hot in here with all the PCs, but now I'm cold, so I just keep going back and forth. Alright, this one takes the hex wrench. I've made such a mess of my little home studio today.
Well, I'm not seeing it, bud.
Alright, no worries.
I see other things. I don't know if we wanna name drop them just yet.
I
But
mean, you know, whatever. I don't really care.
does anybody in chat wanna sneak peek at what's coming?
Yep.
Let me get some hell yeahs in chat.
You're making them beg for it. Sturdy.
Hey, if they're not here to win it, I want to know that they want to know. I see a Tony.
No.
Hey, James said hell yeah.
All right, James. You want the sneak peek as to what's coming?
You're obligated now.
And Patrick, NRD. All right. So we have another Per gear coming. Per gear Laser Storm L5 Pro is coming. We have
That one has limit switches. Ooh.
It does. It has limit switches and an e-stop, and a different module, laser module.
What?
So I have high hopes for that one.
Hi.
We might or might not have an X tool coming, and we have. I want to confirm the model, because I'm going to get this wrong. It's the Niji 3 Max A40640, which is their, it's like their large format diode.
That's a big
The
chunky
460
boy.
by 810. Yeah,
How do you know?
Guys? So,
he's a big boy. What's
How do
up,
you
Tony?
know?
You're live on the air, baby.
Am I?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna like disclose that before I come in here.
I just did.
But before, I didn't sign shit.
You're supposed to be having food right now. We like Alex literally just asked, "Where's Tony with some food?"
Oh shit. Y'all don't. Hang on. I guess I'll turn on my camera. I'm in the garage, man. I'm tired of shit.
What's for dinner, bro?
Not a fucking thing. What's going on, everybody?
Tony, I missed that face, bro. How you
Dude,
doing?
you see the garage? Look, I'm cleaning it, man. I'm tired.
That's a huge garage, though, dude.
It's coming along though. It looks good.
No. Look, I don't even want to unpack. Look at this. I don't even want to unpack the machines yet.
Still all dusty and stuff.
Yeah. Tired.
It's all right. It's gonna get there before you know it, man. And you're gonna get there, and you're just gonna be like, ah, yes.
By the
Feels so good.
time I get there, the 100 watts are gonna be like diode cheap.
I don't know about that.
What's everybody doing, man? I see everybody over here. Y'all are chilling. What's up?
It's chilling, bro. We're
Too small.
Alex is working on doing some diode testing. We're chilling in live stream.
Nice.
I just told the chat the upcoming diodes we have coming for review. To test them with. Yeah. A little sneak peek for the people hanging out with us live.
Very nice. Hey, live people.
Tony in the house.
Hey, there's Dad.
This one's big enough. That's a
Yes,
good one.
sir.
That's not too dark
I'm gonna
either.
leave it alone.
Save. Alright, we're using that one.
Let me mute myself real quick.
Is that Patrick's brother? Who's that? I feel like Patrick's little brother.
James Brewer is here.
Dr. Hatchet Gunderman.
Oh shit, Jay Mizzle, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How you doing?
What's up, iMac?
J Mac's
not
like,
bad.
meh.
Yeah.
I can't blame him. It's like after 3 a.m. there, huh?
It's 3 a.m. Yeah.
Dude,
I
go to
just-
bed, man.
Nah. Cool.
That's why I told you should move here, man. Call it a day.
He was
It's
really
under
saying
them
how he wants
acres.
to move to Florida. He wants to move to Florida. He loves the humidity.
You don't want to go to Florida. You'll get swamp ass like every other day.
Or
Yeah,
COVID.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, why do you think Matt, Mr. Botiford's butt stank? Because it's Florida. He's always like, it's like a swamp all in his ass crack.
That's why I got the split unit, dude. The split unit takes care of it. It makes the swamp go away.
Hey man, what's
Now
up with
it's
this? So where do I get? Where do I purchase these jackets, man?
Online. At the Laser Master Academy.
The merch link's in the description, bro.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's super cozy. Like I'm sitting here, I got the AC kicking.
Dang,
Just-
man, I've been gone. Y'all got jackets, tattoos. Patrick looked like he running laser everything too. Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Tony, I got a sneak peek review that's gonna be I'm picking up the equipment for next week.
Ooh,
It's got your excitement written all over it.
ooh. Okay.
You got a 2 kilowatt cutting laser.
It's the no.
Get out of here,
His
what?
face, dude, his
Hell no.
face.
Dude,
Dude,
I've been
like,
eyeing those cutters, man.
I know, man. I remember we talked about it for like 2 hours that one day.
It follows the Tony's rule of bigger is better.
You
I'll say
goddamn
that
right.
much.
Like, who needs a
I
30
don't
watt
want
CO2?
to go
Like,
too far down the rabbit hole though.
it's like getting a 30 watt CO2. It's like, why? Get a 180 watt. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Alice Campbell? I just want to piss that off a little bit. Oh shit! Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. I wanna see what the hell going on.
I'm just trying to get all my stuff prepared for the weekend. Like while I've been sitting out here watching this thing, these diodes, dude, I got sucked into it watching it cut through. A minute ago, he just cut through 3mm hardwood.
No
in like,
way.
Yeah.
And dude, in 2 minutes, just zapped right
With
through
a
it.
diode?
One pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arrows missed on it. Yeah,
One,
Arrows
one
missed on it.
pass, he got a snowflake. It actually came out really nice.
It just dropped, like dropped.
What?
Yeah, I did.
Dude,
It's, check it out, Tony. Are you watching the stream?
no, I can't. I'm on a phone. Oh, is it a stream? Hang on, bro. I feel like I'm old on this one.
I got you. Go to chat.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
they'll send a screenshot or something. All right, guys, so let's just talk about our settings really quick. I'm going to interrupt these fools.
Yep.
So I'm running, this seems pretty good for bamboo. I know this is not bamboo, but we don't have time to do a DPI test. If you're interested in how to do that, go check out our photo engraving guide we just uploaded. I'm guessing this is about right, 275 DPI. It's probably a little smaller than this, but I'm just going to let it run here for now. 1,000 speed, 30 power, and that is about it. I do have the dot width correction turned on. It is set for this line interval. So again, if you want to learn more about why we have these things turned on and how they work, go check that out. I don't know why overscan is turned on. I don't usually use that. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. And I think that's about it. Oh, I can probably turn off that air assist now. Thank God. I'm going to go turn that off too. But first we're going to start this job. We're all framed up and ready to go. I haven't made any adjustments to this. We're doing wood, so I'm not inverting it. So here in the adjust image, we're just going to leave all of this alone. We're using Jarvis. No contrast, brightness, gamma adjustments, nothing like that, because we do have dot width adjustment turned on. So with all of that said, we'll pop back over to the main here, and let's run this bad boy. And we'll see how this comes out. I'm really just in these first few moments, I'm just interested in watching that line distance. I want to see that that DPI and make sure that we're not overlapping. I also want to make sure that we're not leaving huge giant scans. So I'm going to just pause it and inspect it with my eye real quick. It seems okay. They might be a little close together, but I'm going to let it run a little bit longer here. And I'm going to unplug that freaking air pump because it's so loud and we're not using it anymore. So I'm going to unplug that myself real quick.
Question for you guys who own diodes. Do they come with safety glasses or do you got to get your own set?
Depends on the one that you get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle's
Just because I know that was something
Laser
someone mentioned
Storm
in chat.
did, but his Atom Stack did not.
Yeah.
Which is weird. You'd think it'd be the other way around.
Yep.
My Ortur came with some.
The atom stack didn't in this case because the fancy polychromatic whatever glass on the front that's removable, that it's like a fully enclosed shield, I guess. So
Right.
I mean, sure, but
they
it
deemed
doesn't
safe,
it doesn't contact the material though. You know, like you're still getting
Exactly.
slippage.
Mm-hmm. So it's still I don't know.
One of the things I built into my Ortur review, into the script, is that Ortur goes into detail on their own website and says that the laser shields are not a replacement for glasses. And you can still damage your eyes with long exposure even through the shield. Like the glasses are the only real true way to protect your vision on that. So
Yeah, there's a science teacher in my town that was talking to me about it, and that's why I was asking. He was saying it's really imperative with these kind that you just are aware, you know.
Yep.
And then NRD said most come with crap glasses.
Patrick, if you're
That
trying
is
to
true.
talk, I think you're muted.
I do have 2 pairs of my no IR KTI goggles at the shop. Maybe I'll bring one home.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are really good, and they're also super duper expensive. But
So I talked to my wife about getting some of those, by the way.
Yep.
And she said that can be my Father's Day present. I was like, hell yeah.
No IR goggles?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like straight up like the full on goggles.
Are you, for fiber or?
Yeah, for the fiber, because like with the CO2 I've got, it's got the, I mean, you know, it's a tank.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it'll be fine. But really, like the fiber, like the other night, or when I sat here for like 15 hours the past couple of weeks, just blasting away, like I literally was holding my hand on, you know, like on the one part that like, because I just have a gigantic head. Like, it doesn't cover it. Yeah, like Sid says, eyesight is worth the expensive glasses.
Yep.
Yeah. I said it in my last review. You know, eyeglasses might be, you know, expensive, but still required. And at the end of the day, unless you want to be paying for eye replacement surgery, which is, as you can imagine, hard to come by just to joke.
You guys seen that movie Repo?
Good luck finding a set of eyes. What was that, Alex?
I said, have you guys seen that movie Repo?
Yes.
Yeah, Genetic Opera.
Yeah, well, the Genetic Opera, of course, and then the Jude Law one was actually pretty sick. Did you see that?
I enjoyed both, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the Jude Law one and that one. I like that one better.
It's the Genetic Opera is good. I liked it better when I was an edgy teenager, for sure.
I enjoyed both.
Dude, seeing the diode beam like light up with all the smoke and stuff is really cool.
This looks like science at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you get to see it going. It's like pow.
It's the same way with the UV, you know, it just lights up like a fucking Christmas tree. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. They're so close to UV. The actual UV laser's 355, and this is 455-ish. So I mean, it's only 100 nanometer difference. It's a pretty small difference in the wavelength.
So, glasses. So you could buy a good pair that covered kind of both of those if you got the right.
What I've found is that almost all of No IR's goggles cover the UV spectrum. Almost all of them, virtually all of them. So that's nice because I picked my goggles on purpose so that no matter what I was doing, like I always had coverage. So for fiber, you want the YG4s or the YG5s. Those are 1064 in UV. And then for diode, you want the KTIs. That's like the low end visible spectrum and UV. And then there is a CO2 pair that you can get. They're actually really affordable. They're only like $40. So I bought them because I'm doing the channel, so I'm constantly using the CO2 with the door open. So I grabbed those, and those are 10,600 and UV. So all three of my goggle options that I have at the shop protect against UV, and then they each have their own specific coverage as well.
Smart, man.
Yeah, it's just noirlaser.com. All one word. NOIR laser.com. They have the best. And then they have a little search box in the top right corner. And if you type in the exact model pair, it'll just pull the page up. You don't even have to choose it from results. Again, fiber is YG4 or YG5. Diode is KTI. And CO2 is CO2. Really straightforward. And again, you do get good UV protection from all three of those options as well. So, yeah, they're insanely expensive. But, you know, buy once, cry once, I guess, on that.
Tony's taking the diaper off the baby.
Is he?
No, you got the itch. You got that itch.
Come on, baby. It made it. It doesn't look like it's damaged.
The baby?
His laser.
No, it looks okay.
The other baby.
Huh?
The other baby.
We called the laser the baby.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Hey guys,
What up,
does
Doc?
anybody have a discount code for some setup classes?
I think J-Max got you covered on that.
All right,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna need it, man.
J-Mac's the only one that I'm allowed to sell coaching courses for at the moment.
For you, Tony, it's probably about 10 grand an hour.
Bitch.
Hey, I would hope you'd at least charge him
Pocket
triple.
change for you.
Dang. I'll pay you all in pennies.
Is that where the
Oh,
coin
this
shortage
is-
came from?
Well, I don't care about this one, to be honest. This is the throwaway CO2. I'm worried about the fiber.
Why are you worried about it?
Because I had to coil the head, separate the head from the base. The CO2
Right.
galvo, all I did was just plopped it together because I don't have to worry about the cord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fiber is what I'm worried about.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
How did you store it? Did you put it into a crate, or did you just like coil it along with it?
I try to make the coil like as long as I could, and then
Right.
I put them both like in another crate, but separated. If it makes sense. You ever seen? You know what?
Yeah, I
it
got you.
comes in a pallet. It's a pallet
Right.
like Sure Pack. I don't know if you know what that is. So
Like,
they pick
I'm
it up
pretty
before.
sure I was saying,
I
yeah.
put them both in there, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see.
All right, go ahead. Throw those of you with cameras up on the screen so people can actually see you guys and hang out. Tony, put that camera in landscape mode before I reach through the fucking computer and smack you in the face.
Is it up and down? I'm sorry, bro. I forgot how to use phones. I forgot how to use everything.
You pick it up with your hand and you turn it sideways.
Yes, Dad.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, that looks good.
Hey!
Oh, the dot matrix sounds. I remember those things just going to town, dude.
Yeah. I still had mine up until a couple years ago. I took it
Wait,
to get
you had
recycled when
a dot
I
matrix
office
printer?
spaced it with a. I did.
What the?
I
Why?
had one. I had one back from when I had my original Gateway 2000 that ran Windows 3.1 in
Bizarre.
DOS.
I was at an antique shop not too long ago, and they were still printing receipts with the damn dot matrix printer. I was like, this truly is an antique shop.
Oof.
Dude, if it works, why not?
Yeah, my dot matrix died, and I didn't know why we were keeping it. And before I took it to get recycled, I ended up going full office space on it because I ended up like bashing like my knee and my shin on it and got pissed off. Just went to town with the bat.
You're an angry dude.
I picked up and thrown an HP multifunction printer before. Had to clean up the scanner glass afterwards.
I just threw them away.
Yeah, that's what I do. I throw them in the garbage.
I like having an outlet for my rage, and it's normally the inanimate object that has made me mad.
Same.
Throwing some haymakers.
Tony, am I looking at the back of a Z tower there?
Hey, Maker.
Oh, hey, look at you. Is this a new?
That is,
Is this a new workshop?
The temporary.
Are you in the
Yes.
house or in the garage?
This is the garage for now, because that building over there, the dude used it for so there's a shop. It has electricity and everything. The problem is that the dude used it for breeding herd dogs, like dogs for herding and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it's really bad shape.
Mm.
I don't think I could work in there.
Yeah. Are you gonna like pay someone to come clean it up or?
Oh no, that's gonna be a full tear down. I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna either Yeah, if it'll be cheaper to buy a smaller building
Mm-hmm.
because it's huge. It's big.
Yeah.
So I'll just buy a smaller building.
When
And
you moved, did you keep your gantry machines or did you get rid of them?
no, it's right. The tank's right there.
Oh, is it? I can't. It's really small on my screen right now. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I brought it with me.
That's cool, man.
I just gotta align everything because they didn't treat my stuff right. Like I'm telling you, I'm missing boxes and shit. Like there's a few things broken, but I actually carried I don't know why I carried the bulb with me.
Oh, the tube?
Yeah.
I mean, probably smart, dude, if you're saying they didn't treat your stuff right.
Yeah, I carried it with me.
They took every dirt road they could find with every bump.
Dude, yeah, that's what it seems like. So that's why I'm about to unbox this damn fiber to look at it, cause yeah. So I'm set up in here for now, but there's like a so in Kentucky obviously we have basements. There's another garage you gotta like go around. But I don't want to go down there because it's just I don't know. I could work comfortably down there, like it'll be fine, but I just feel like this is either way it's closer. I don't know why I didn't choose to go down there. I don't know why.
That looked like a nice dark mark, Patrick.
What is it, on brass?
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a shell casing. Fingerprint.
Can you guys see the detail and the shading in this guy's arms?
Yeah.
I need to get me a LED jacket, man, because y'all looking way too goddamn cool.
Dude, have you seen my new home studio yet, Tony?
Yeah. Looks really good. I like it.
It's looking fresh, dude. I just got some new LED lights and stuff. Put them up on the
How
walls.
come your camera's not on? Oh, you're streaming.
Because my good camera. Well, so what I'm doing, the whole point of this stream right now is to get B-roll for the review for this diode laser.
Gotcha.
So I have to.
Got a diode now?
Yeah, dude, diodes are sick. Look at this photo. You can't do this with a CO2. What was where were you at on the CO2, Kyle? You said the best you could do with the CO2 was like a 90 DPI?
On wood, 90 DPI was the best.
Without overlap, and this is doing 275 right now.
Yeah.
So, diode for photos, man. Despite the length of time it takes to accomplish them, you're always going to do better with a diode on photos, I think.
Yep.
It's looking really good.
I think this is.
I really want to.
I think this question's for you, Patrick. But James is asking, how did you create the fingerprint? Was your fingerprint on that casing? Is that what you were showing?
Yeah, I'll put it back up. Let's see.
Make the screen a little bit bigger so these guys can see that. And I think you had mentioned to me that there may be a laser everything else tutorial on this topic at some point.
That's what I'm working on tomorrow.
Not to spoil the surprise, but yeah, Patrick will be working on an episode for the second channel that will cover that exact question. So if you're not already subscribed to our second YouTube channel, go check that out. It's where all of our staff uploads go. So if you want to see content from J-Mac, Matt, Patrick, Tony eventually, go check it out. It's over at youtube.com/lasereverythingelse. We have almost 18,000 subscribers on our main channel now, and there are only 600 on the second channel. So if you're not already subscribed to the second channel, I would go hit that up right now and subscribe, because there's a lot of really, really cool stuff coming out from these guys that they'll be going up on that channel soon. So definitely don't miss it.
Don't forget Tyler.
I didn't forget Tyler. Tyler just doesn't have any plans to upload any content. Not that I've heard. I purposefully left him out of that list because he's the only one of the group of people on the screen at the moment that has not told me about any plans to upload something.
Unless he tells us on stream now he wants to commit.
He could commit now on stream to uploading a guest episode to the second channel.
Ooh, How to
There
engrave
will be
an elk.
witnesses.
How to engrave an elk? Like a whole elk? A whole ass
The
elk?
whole thing. The whole fucking thing.
Like, the first thing you're going to want to do is slap that elk up on your laser bed.
No, just do the whole turning thing. Like turn the thing and then put the elk on the floor or some shit. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
He's
we're-
in
With like
Alaska,
a
man. You're gonna do some
800
wild
millimeter
stuff.
lens.
Oh, shit.
So step one, go out on your porch and shoot one. There you go.
with the laser. You have to kill it with the laser to mark it with the laser.
All right. By the way, pro tip: we're gonna use a diode. Here we go. Like,
It's like the
Really
longest elk death ever.
ah.
Dan's asking what kind of diode is that one. This is the Ortur Aufero 1 laser using the LU2-4 SF laser module. Very cool little piece of tech here. It's basically the Laser Master 2 Pro with a smaller bed and no e-stop. Essentially, I mean those are the only real differences. The steppers move a little bit slower on this model than they do on the full-size one, but that's not really a huge deal because you don't really use the upper range of speeds on the Laser Master 2 Pro anyway. So it's basically a mini Laser Master 2 Pro. In fact, this unit, the Aufero Laser 1, actually has more in common with the Laser Master 2 Pro than it does with its bigger brother, the Aufero Laser 2. The Aufero Laser 2 doesn't even have limit switches, which is bizarre, even though the bed size is twice as large. So it's a weird lineup for sure, but this is definitely a really, really cool little machine for sure. Yeah, it is a cantilever design as well. Yeah, it is. It's a Laser Master 2 Pro fun size. That's totally accurate. From what I can tell, the Aufero Laser 2 is more like they're after that X-Tool D1 like slick, you know, stupid simple kind of design where you don't really touch it. It just is. I can't believe they left limit switches off of it. Super bizarre. But we'll get to that. I was talking to Gil about getting one of those out here so I could check that one out too. So hopefully we'll take a look at that soon. When I'm done with this review, I'm going to jump right in. Since so much is the same between this and the Laser Master 2 Pro, and I still haven't produced any kind of official review for that machine, I'm probably going to end up reusing a ton of the assets from this review on that one. Just because they are so similar and they use the exact same diode modules. So, you know, like you don't really have to redo the testing for that machine because it's not going to do anything different.
Tyler says, I'll commit to a K40 video as soon as it's functioning. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, as soon as it's functioning. That's like Geo will upload an episode to Maker Theory as soon as his first episode is done.
Where the
looking
hell that
forward
little
to it,
sucker
Tyler.
at?
We're excited.
I don't know, dude. Geo's MIA. He pops in.
Where's Tack? How about Taxter?
Oh, dude. Tacky's KIA.
How about Alice Campbell?
Also MIA.
Litgo?
MIA. Maybe KIA.
Rip Wand.
Like, I'm talking about like Dane doing. Well, no,
You're looking at the active admin staff right now.
Damn, bro. But I bet y'all talked so much shit about me too when I was gone. Y'all see that I was moving.
Nah. we
Nah,
missed you,
no
man.
problem.
we knew you were coming back when you were done moving, though.
Okay.
You looking extra dark, dude. Is Kentucky cooking you?
No, I got the light off.
Oh.
Asshole.
I didn't know if you were getting I didn't know if you were getting into that
actually,
that
no.
KFC heat lamp, you know?
No, actually, you know what? Don't. On a serious note, it's because the grass here grows so goddamn fast. I am not.
Oh, you're
I'm
out
being
there
tight.
working, aren't
I'm
you?
tired
Well,
of
it's like
cutting
always nice.
Mm.
It's always grass weather.
Bro, I
Yeah,
don't want to
dude.
cut my grass once a week, and it's
Yeah,
not
you're
like
close
it's
to me
small.
now.
Okay, guess
It'll
what?
get worse.
Here's the thing. If you can afford your fucking crazy Kentucky villa that you live in with 8 pools and 52 bedrooms, you can pay some dude to come mow your lawn.
No, I heard about things about gardeners.
What did you hear? They bang your wife?
I heard they hose.
Oh, those are the pool boys.
Oh, sorry, my
Yo,
bad.
who knows, man? I don't have a pool, man. I got a water hose.
Well, what do you say? What did you hear about gardeners?
Gardeners, man, you better rock your wife. That's what I heard.
Dan Menzies says pay Chuck Norris to come stare at it.
What?
Dan Menzies recommending just pay Chuck Norris to come stare at your grass. It won't grow due to fear.
Oh shit! You know what? He's right though. You know I met Chuck Norris on a real
It's a
note, for
solid
real.
plan.
No, you didn't.
No, I promise. In Iraq.
You know-
I'll find pictures and then I'll upload it.
Did he say something racist to you?
No.
Oh, that's surprising.
He got on our tanks. So he's a pretty cool dude. I mean, obviously, you know, everybody had the Chuck Norris jokes. No, for real, I'll upload pictures. If you went to Iraq, you know he was there.
That's a weird story, man.
Nah, he's cool, man. Chuck Norris is cool. I'll upload the pictures whenever I find it.
This picture's looking dope. That's why I haven't stopped it yet, because I think it's going to look really, really cool when it's done. So I feel kind of committed to seeing it through.
I think it's gonna look baller.
Yeah,
Looks like a lot of
It has some
detail.
killer contrast.
yeah.
Yeah, the detail where the hand is resting on his bicep looks pretty good from here.
I'm trying
Is this still the long focus?
No, we switched back to short focus. Yeah, right after the break, we switched back to short focus. I am trying to get a good look at it with the glasses on, and it's really hard because they're so dark. So, is what it is. Just gotta wait. But I think it's gonna be worth it.
And,
I can't
in the
leave the
background
towel
here
out.
trying to get the photos we talked about done.
Oh, nice. Yeah. How are you handling the background situation?
The
I'm
background?
standing on it.
Yeah, you just taking them against the wall of your basement, or?
No,
You can get the plug ones, the little, and it will ground to one of your sockets.
This is weird. So Kyle got the first unit that Wisely has ever made of the model of laser that he was sent to review. So they were like, "Hey, can Kyle take some photos for us for our website?" And I was like, "I guess." So Kyle's
Yeah.
trying to take photos right now. So how are you handling the background?
I'm quite literally taping up some Christmas wrapping paper, the white side.
Oh, smart. I was wondering why you didn't have your camera on, but it makes sense because you need the camera to take the pictures.
Yeah, so I'm moving stuff around, trying to get stuff right, and then once I figure out where right is, then I gotta
You do it wrong.
Make sure not to mansplain to you, but make sure you set your f-stop higher when you take those photos so that the whole laser's in focus. You don't want just some sliver of it to be in focus when you're taking the photos. You should be at f8.
I'll go higher than that, but he's gonna need lighting.
I'm probably gonna set it to automatic because I'm a scrub.
Yeah, that's fine.
What? Boy.
Tony, I'm a scrub. I'm bad at cameraing. I'm learning. I'm working on it.
NRD was saying that he keeps a flashlight handy so he can inspect the engraving through the glasses, which I just did, but then I realized that I'm not wearing my actual glasses, so instead of a dark blur, I saw a light blur. So that didn't really help. But, whatever. It's coming along. We just gotta be patient. So after this, I think we'll do the leather. I don't know. So, I was talking to Gil. If you guys don't know Gil is the Ortur, customer service rep, and he's got his hands in a bunch of other things at their company. And
Hey, Ortur.
Gil was telling me that with the YRR 2.0, their little rotary tool that they include with their diode lasers, you don't use the rotary tool setup in Lightburn. You just swap the axis
Just go?
and do it. Yeah, which is bizarre, but interesting. I guess they have just the belts like the perfect length to be equivalent, I suppose, you know. But yeah, you don't. He said don't touch it at all. Just throw it under there and do it. So I kind of want to put that to the test.
That's pretty badass though for someone who doesn't know how to deal with that kind of thing.
Dude, you know what? This thing's a piece of shit. I'm not looking forward to using it. It was weird to put together, and if you want to make any changes to how it's like oriented or the spacing between the rollers or anything, you have to undo a bunch of bolts and like you need a wrench,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
I
like
know.
a whole
Never mind then.
ugh. It's gross.
That's kind of
It's kind of what?
how my CO2 is supposed to come with a rotary, but the rotary came like bent up and broken, and one of the bearings was all messed up. But it's the same style where you have to remove 2 bolts on each side of one of the rollers and slide it in or out.
Yeah.
And redo the bolts. It's obnoxious.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
By the way,
not stoked to use it.
NRD said he keeps a 1,000 lumen flashlight when using lasers so he can see with the glasses on. I've got one like when I'm doing fiber sometimes and I'm trying to see something.
Oh, nice.
I need to get a damn ring light like Patrick has is what I need to do.
Yeah.
Like for the actual fiber lasers, stick it up on there.
That's what's lighting the diode right now is a little like clip-on ring light that you're supposed to like clip onto a monitor for like video calls or whatever. I have it clipped onto the EM Smart, and it's pointed over at the diode. That's what's lighting the diode at the moment. So
Working.
yeah, I've also got the ISO cranked way up on my camera. It helps, but it's not perfect.
What would you think, like a 4-inch? Like a 4-inch ring light?
If it was me, I mean, you're asking me, dude, like, if I was going to redo this and I had a little more space in this tiny-ass room that I'm using for my home studio, I would get, like, a softbox, like a legitimate softbox. Or, like, an LED panel. They make, like, LED panels pretty cheap. Check out the ones from Newer.
Yeah, I got one of those.
And
They're pretty sweet.
EEWER, Newer.
Newer? Yeah, they're nice. I got one. I got the RGB one. That was nice.
Okay.
I think it's working. I see red lights. We're good. I don't want to leave these towers on the table.
We're almost to the shoulders now. Reginaldo says, greetings from Brazil. Hello. What time is it in Brazil? Is it earlier in Brazil or later? Earlier.
I don't know, but iMac needs to go to bed.
IMAX messed up, dude. I'm making mistakes right now. Is it 3 a.m. yet?
Yeah.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, iMac. What the fuck?
It's half free.
Woof.
3:30.
You just have a death wish, or?
Nah, just a really shitty sleep pattern.
Hmm. What time do you get up in the mornings?
Depends when the kids decide to wake me up.
So like 3 hours from now?
Yeah, sometimes. Probably about 6 or something.
Ugh.
The girls will start making a noise. And I might go back to sleep after that for a bit.
A little midday nap.
Depends. Yeah.
They go to school, yeah?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well,
They go somewhere else long enough for you to take a nap.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, well then you're fucked.
It's Saturday tomorrow anyway.
Oh yeah, huh? I don't even know what day. That's the other weird thing about having this home studio now is that I don't know what day of the week it is anymore. It's been very, very bizarre feeling not going in.
Nice feeling, though.
It's okay. It's a little,
Fever?
just discombobulating, I guess. Like, I just feel like I'm losing track of the days, and I feel like they're slipping by really quickly.
Yeah, makes everything nebulous. That's
Yeah.
what it's like in the summer.
Yeah.
Like people go, "Hey, you're supposed to come over on Tuesday." I'm like, "What's today?" They're like, "It's Thursday." Oh, whoops.
Matt, for that ring light I have around the fiber that I just put on camera there, I just made sure it was big enough to go around the galvo head and the light burn camera.
Fancy.
I'll swing it around again.
Oh, sick.
Let me zoom
That's
in.
what
a
I'm saying,
moment.
dude. Look at that setup. Patrick, you sexy man, you.
And you can see right there's the light burn camera.
Oh yeah, I've got mine plugged in and ready to go.
I
I've got
still do not have one. Should I get one?
What?
it. Yeah, get one, baby.
Light
Why
burn,
would you not get one?
light burn camera for because I don't trust it. I don't know. Like I have a red dot projection. Why do I want the light burn camera?
That's what I'm talking about.
I think even, Alex, it'd be handy just for having as a laser camera when you're doing a stream.
No, yeah,
live stream.
that's probably the selling point for me. That's gonna make me
Yeah.
buy one.
That's the main reason I got one. 'Cause I'm with
Just
you,
to
like,
watch it.
especially since Lightburn does like whole. It
Mhm.
does the different ways you can see everything that you need.
Mhm.
But I would like the whole goal for me was to put something where I can either take a picture or take a quick video for social media.
Mhm.
Again, it's also good for taking pictures if you trace down something.
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
doing a knife or something like that.
When it's laying flat and
got-
level, yeah.
Yeah.
Ty-
But myself, I wouldn't use it for positioning stuff.
Tyler said, try having daylight all day during the summer. It really fucks with your perception of the time of day.
Well, that's what happens when you live in the last frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stays pretty bright here. So, I mean, midsummer, you could read a book outside kind of thing for a few
You know,
nights
the
a
only
year.
reason why I would like to go visit Alaska is just to go see all the fishing vessels from the deadliest catch.
Yeah, that sounds shit.
Dead ass.
Hmm. I like
Northern
boats.
Lights.
Boats are cool. Miranda will never let me do anything like that. She is terrified of deep water.
Oh,
I
for
live
real?
in a
Yeah.
fishing village, Alex.
Gives
so
her the
plenty of boats
heebie-jeebies.
here.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't cut out for that shit. The shit they do.
No, no, I'm not saying I want to, like, you know, but, like, you know, if you wanted to go on, like, those little Arctic cruises or something that they have, like,
I could do it. I'm a daredevil.
that'd be my
man.
jam, dude. You know what? But I have the opposite approach. I won't, like, even look at caves. Like, she would go, like, caving and, like, go, like, rappelling and cave exploring, dude. I don't dick around with caves. Caves,
Okay.
Dude, people who crawl through crate, I've never understood that.
nah, dude, that gives me the
Like-
creeps.
If there's a huge entrance at the opening where you can walk back out, that's fine. But like, I watched the video the other day, and it was talking about like people who are adventurers or whatever,
Yeah.
and they literally have a class where they teach you how to like suck in your gut and breathe your air so that you can slide down into a hole that's the size like this big.
Nah.
Why?
Hard,
Why?
Yeah,
hard,
they
no.
go backwards and downwards.
Yeah.
So,
Why?
Nope.
Why?
Can you
just
imagine
ask me
wearing
that.
scuba gear and scuba diving and exploring underwater caves?
Nope.
Hell no.
That's Darwin. That's Darwin in action.
I always think of that. What is it? The Nutty Putty cave dude, and he got his foot stuck, and then he just sat there for like 2 weeks, and then died, and they just left him there because they couldn't get him out. Miranda
Yeah,
likes
that
to
was like
Miranda
crazy.
likes to tell me about that a lot, and I just can't get that out of my head now.
Yeah, there was a guy who ended up getting stuck upside down, facing down. All the blood was rushing to his head, and he was there
Oh
for
my
about
God.
48 hours. And he was so deep in the cave, no one could get him out, and they had to seal up the cave. And he's obviously still in there.
Nar, no thanks.
Yeah,
Hard pass.
yeah.
I'm not looking forward to my death, but that is not how I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Like there's just about any other way than alone in a dark cave. Stuck.
I'll be eaten by an alligator, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
We went caving in school when I was about 14. It's absolutely crazy that they took a school class of kids caving. You know, there was parts of it where we were on our chests crawling to get through
Nope.
into a new
Get out
chamber.
of here.
Nope.
Get out of here.
Nope.
But I wouldn't do it now.
NRD
No
said,
way.
went caving once with a part where you couldn't get all the way up on your hands and knees. Nope, never went again. Yeah, hard.
Dude, I went and got
pass
an
on that.
MRI where they put me in a tube that I knew they could pull me out of any minute, and I was just like, get me the fuck out of here. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I got one of
Nope.
them too.
No thanks.
Hospitals in general give me the creeps too. I don't like being somewhere where everybody's getting murked around me every 5 seconds.
Yeah. Not a pleasant place to
It
be.
makes me feel sicker than I am being there. I'm like, oh, cool, I've just entered the hospital. I have 8 kinds of cancer I didn't have before walking in. Like, not good, dude. Yeah, weird way to pass the time while we wait for this to finish. We've come so far, I can't stop now, right? Like, we have to... It just gets
What's the
worse as it
picture
goes
of?
on. Just this dude. Just this guy.
Patrick's little brother.
Random.
This guy here. Just hanging out. He's having a good time.
Right. Looks a bit like Louis Theroux or something.
Yeah, so...
Let me get a hell yeah, brother.
No.
Hell yeah, brother.
Savage. What is Tyler doing? Why is Tyler here but not here? Did he say?
Teeler. Hey,
said
Teeler.
Yeah,
his,
he's got his kids.
His kids are sleeping.
Oh, fucking kids.
Oh, Teeler, come on, man. Wake them kids. Man, it don't matter, man. It's the weekend.
I'm here hanging out, watching the stream, listening to you guys banter back and forth. It's all good.
Teeler. Okay.
He's taking notes.
Hanging out.
I'm literally making a shopping list for streaming right now.
Nice. What do you got? What are you picking up?
A
Hey,
Nearer
Tyler.
or
There's a baby.
A softbox.
Oh shit, look at that, Tyler. Tyler's got his baby.
Babies!
Sorry,
See, there's a good reason.
I asked you a question and then blew you off, Matt. What is on your shopping list?
So far, the Nexigo that we had talked about.
Nice. Laser cam. Dope. I like it.
Yep. The ring light, because I'm literally sitting here thinking, like, what can I do right here at this table on the fiber and just have it all just like bam, ready to go. So then I've got that, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up a stream deck, like they were talking about, just so it's easy to set up and just mash it.
Mm-hmm. What's
So
your
far, that's
what's your mic situation again?
These.
Shitty.
Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I have MXL. The like, what is it called?
Bro, what's
This
up
is
with
the guy.
everybody?
It's like a little desktop mic.
Yeah, it's an MXL cardioid.
That's cool.
condenser.
Is that what you used for your episode on Google My Business?
Nope, I just use my headphones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
So I mean, like,
everybody's getting LED lights and shit.
Tony, what's the first episode you're gonna put on the Laser Everything Else channel?
The coin?
Oh yeah, the coin, huh?
dude, people have been asking about that. Like
Bro,
every time we have a live stream.
are you
live
getting-
coins.
Coin.
Are you getting close to being back in action or what? Give me like a
Yeah, I'm
give me.
saying, dude, I'm the fuck you
Well,
think
I
I've been
know,
doing?
but like you might have more stuff to do to put your house together after the shop is set up. Or
No,
did
fuck
you
the
save
house,
that
I'll
for
do it.
dead last?
The house is gonna can eat a dick.
All right. I'm cool
I
with that.
got stuff I gotta kick out. Work I gotta kick out.
I'm
like,
still harassing J-Mac for his ring video too. I keep putting it off because I keep thinking he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, you're the face of this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all right, man, all right. I actually do have to do some coins though. That's that's why they gotta be out of here by like the 1st, I think, or Monday.
All right, do
You
it.
Yeah.
got the weekend then.
Yeah, that's why I'm setting this stupid ass shit up.
If you got
I've-
your camera, set it up and just record
Bro,
everything.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this tank. I don't want to align it. I just want to throw it away. Like for real. I don't want to align this shit.
Go
Tyler will pay for it.
Yeah, Tyler will pay for it if you ship it up to him.
Right here, man. I don't want it. I don't want to do the mirrors. Like I don't. I don't want to fucking do it. Like you can have
What
it,
size
Taylor.
is
The moving company undid all the work you did 3 times.
Bro, they probably loosened up the mirrors like on purpose.
I'm telling you, dude, they took every dirt road they could find, plus hit every rock and bump.
Tony, Dan Menzie says coins is why he got his laser.
Bro. And that's why I don't know you, but I love you, man.
Well, he needs your help, bro.
I got you, bro. Just Man, I'm always on Discord. Just at me and I got you. Okay.
Hey, Matt, look what showed up today.
Oh, he got
Oh,
the big
look
boy.
at this guy.
Hey.
Stream Deck. Dude, honestly, I don't even know if I would use a stream. Like, what do? You just push a button instead of click the mouse?
And then you can map
All your
shit.
stuff goes.
You can
Oh, yeah.
map it to whatever you
Lots of
want.
macros. You can use
It's
macros for Adobe Premiere Pro, Illustrator, Photoshop. I mean,
You can
all
open
kinds
up websites, anything you want.
So instead of having to go in and type up like Laser Master Academy, you can just have it ready to go when you press a button on a live stream and it pops it up on the screen.
Oh.
Yep. See,
And
he
it's
got
like-
the big boy though. That's
Yeah, Patrick doesn't
I went-
play games, dude.
I went all in.
Is that the XL?
yeah, it's a big one.
J-Mac's getting this one too.
Damn.
That's good,
Yeah, they
Dan.
actually,
Dan's on the LMA, Tony.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Dan, Discord would probably be the easiest because if you at me, I get the little pop up. But LMA is harder for me.
Where the diode laser is, and it's like in the focal plane of the camera right now, you can actually see the conical shape of the beam as it comes to a point, which is pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that on any other laser before.
that's pretty wild.
Can you see it?
Pretty pronounced, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a little pizza pie shooting down. Pew, pew, pew. Sorry, I'm hungry.
You don't eat it
Pizza
now.
sounds good.
Right, that's why I'm hungry. I don't eat at night.
Yeah.
Have you seen me put anything, food? Come on,
Did
man.
I tell you guys the pizza I got the other night? Because I can't have sauce.
Is it a pizza without sauce?
Oh yeah,
It
the
was
mashed
mashed
potatoes?
potato pizza.
Oh,
pizza.
yeah.
Oh,
That
Mashed potato,
actually sound
bacon.
kind of bomb though.
That's a Kyle
cheddar,
party.
chives. So good. No sauce.
Patrick, put the links in chat, man. I gotta get all this crap. I'm making my list.
it's going to be an expensive list.
Oh, I know. It's a piece at a time, baby.
What were the lights you were talking about? Tony said he had RGB ones. New ad or something.
Patrick just picked up the Comica too, right? The VM20?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, man.
Sure
That's exciting. Dan Menzie wants to know why Kyle can't have sauce.
Death.
I have dietary issues.
Dietary issues. You heard it here first.
It puts me in extreme pain
Hmm.
and long-term issues.
Big ouchie. No
Yes.
having.
Much pain.
Denied.
No good.
Dan Menzie says you can just call me Dan. No, Tony's fucking up. Tony!
If the barbecue sauce has tomato in it, no, I can't have it.
Tony, you fucking up?
There.
I also can't have pineapple, ironically.
I'm not using it right now, but it's Comic
Yeah,
VM20.
I love my Comica.
Hey,
I don't have a like a boom stand that is long enough to reach my face at my desk right now, so I haven't been using it. I've been using the toner, which sounds okay,
Well-
but the Comica sounds better.
This one was one from the USB condenser microphone, which said I designed and 3D printed this part so that I could mount the Comica to it. Little purple job there.
Yeah, I see it. You're getting ballsy with that 3D printer, dude.
who?
Hell yeah.
Patrick, he's doing all kinds of crazy 3D printing lately.
Yeah, I want to learn how to use Fusion.
And then I got the same softbox lights that Alex has.
Yo, man, you going all in, bro.
Patrick's lit, dude.
And then I got these
Literally.
Logitechs that he recommended.
The 435s.
Yep, 435s.
You are all set, man.
That's on my list, yeah. For the 18 hours. Like I had to already do like one change from the AirPods to these.
Yep. I have wired ones right now, and I've had to take them off like 8 times during the stream just to like walk around the room to do stuff. So I need to pick up a pair of the 435s
That's
too.
why AirPods are the best.
Bluetooth syncing issues during streams have been very common.
You just shut
Yeah,
up,
these
man.
things are.
What's the range?
I'm not
on
using the
them?
Bluetooth, and I haven't had an issue with them. They're light, comfortable, and battery lasts a long time. So definitely a good recommendation.
Hey, so I know someone answered this right here. So are we good? Like using LB all the way through?
I haven't used EasyCAD in months.
The only
Okay.
thing that's left, from my, I don't know this this is an opinion, not a fact, but I think the only big thing that's left is native lens corrections. So right now you still have to use the core file exe to generate a core file, but that core file can be,
EasyCAD?
but that core file can be brought into Lightburn and used.
Okay, so do a core file.
Do a
Or
core
lens
file with the
correction.
core file software first, then take that saved core file that it generates and import that into Lightburn. But
Okay.
Jason said he's actively working on native lens corrections, so soon you won't even have to do that. Hopefully by release, I'm assuming.
Are we still doing the driver swap thing?
Yeah, but I don't foresee an end to that. They haven't talked about that at all.
Okay.
If you don't use EasyCAD, you don't need a driver swap.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. So, yeah. Okay. So I can. All right. Cool. So I don't need two goddamn PCs then.
You need it if you're coaching, though.
If you're what?
If you're coaching.
Oh
you've got
shit! You're right.
EasyCAD opening.
True that.
EasyCAD free stuff.
You're right.
I just keep my laptop with EasyCAD though. If I need it, I
Yeah.
can just
Yeah. You're
pop
right.
it up and use it.
Okay. So I'm switching main. All right. Cool. Oh, thank God, man. I was tired of EasyCAD.
Yeah, but you need it to properly open. You can't get into F3 parameters if you haven't got the laser connected to it.
That's
And
also
if you
true.
try to walk something through setting up a laser, you need in to see all that stuff.
Yep.
He's
That's
right
what the
about that.
laptop's for.
We're at the chin. We've made it to the chin, guys.
Chin up,
Need a
baby.
haircut, man.
Dan wants to know if you've ever thought about lasering dies instead of coins.
Yes, for leather. Yes. But the problem is that I'm starting before I went MIA. I love coins, but
Thick of them.
no. Yeah and no. I'm starting to think more that the time making them is not really worth. Well, I don't want to say that. I'd rather do tumblers, if that makes sense. Even though I love coins, don't get me wrong, because it's just easier to bust them out real quick.
You just want like a better ROI.
You've
Yeah,
got no patience.
coins is not it. I do it because it's fun. Coins are fun. But the ROI for coins is just it's not really there for me.
It's
personally.
labor intensive, man. Is it like it's labor intensive?
It's just
Well, it's just it's time.
Yeah.
The time. If you even with a 50 watt, it just takes time. Like 30
Well, I
minutes
know-
aside of coin, it's just like you're tied up for 30 minutes. Like
And you've got to finish
I
it
remember you
off as
telling
well.
me too, like
You
having
might
to
have
finish it,
sand
right?
and
The
stuff.
actual, yeah, exactly.
yeah, you gotta finish it, pull it off. The thing is, when I do a coin, I'm not careful with it. I literally hit it with 98% power, like, and because I sand them down, and so I don't have to worry about like burrs and all that other shit. So I just hit it like hard as shit, and then it's just the ROI is if I have to like, I'd rather do tumblers. That's for day-to-day working, making money. Is tumblers. Anything other than coins, and dies take even longer because you have to invert it, and then you have to go even deeper for that. So
Dan is saying you get like a 250 ton press and you use the die to like press the coins.
oh, I see what he's saying. Oh, I thought.
And then you
just
just laser the die once and then use the
Oh, I
press
see what
to
he's
reproduce the
saying.
coin. Oh, nope, Dan's saying
The
no.
problem with that is you're not gonna get fine detail. like you would.
Apparently I'm not correct because Dan's saying no now. So I don't know what he's talking about. You make a master die, anneal it, use the master to stamp out useful dies. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought he was talking about okay, I see what he's saying. I don't know, man.
That's a negative from Tony.
Yeah.
This dude is looking dope. You see his shiny teeth?
Damn, I can't see that shit right now because I'm on a phone.
Yeah, you're missing out, dude. This is kind of a sick view.
Some pearly white.
I'm about to go get the iPad and see what the hell.
You can actually see like the fuzz, like the individual hairs there looking.
Let me get these monitors real quick.
Yeah, you can't see his little
5 o'clock shadow, man.
his little beardette.
Beardette.
This is a sick view right now. I'm really digging this view. When I get up to the eyes, I'm gonna hide the Discord window so that I can take some B-roll here, because this is definitely episode worthy.
How come it's gotta be called B-roll? How come it's not called A-roll?
Because A-roll is the main content. A-roll is me sitting here talking to the camera about the laser and providing my review.
How about C and C-roll?
C-roll is backup footage in case something goes wrong, or you need to recut and do a different edit.
All right, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up now. All right, thank you. I was trying to be funny, but obviously it didn't fucking work.
Nah, man, you can't be funny until your shop's done getting put back together.
Would you just shut up, man?
What?
All right, man. I'm getting there.
I'm not the one who was a little bitch and moved to Kentucky.
Bro, I didn't choose this life.
This life chose you, dude, did it?
The life chose me.
Your wife chose for you. How about that?
For real, seriously. You know what? I'm gonna go shit on your pillow if you keep talking.
I wish you would come up here.
You know what? You're not even that far, to be honest with you.
I know. Come visit me.
That's why. Okay, so I'm gonna go see Patrick, and then I'm gonna
Visit
head
me on the way
down
by
the-
too. I'm on the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's in Connecticut.
Dan's in NorCal. Kyle's in Connecticut. I'm in New York.
Yeah, Connecticut.
Tony's in Kentucky. Patrick's in West Virginia. Matt, Florida, you fucking disgusting animal. And J-Mac is lost way up somewhere in the great north of Scotland, out in the middle of...
He's with the Vikings and shit.
He's with the out in the fields where they make fucking alcohol. I don't even know. What is the Scottish alcohol? I don't even know.
Whiskey?
Whiskey. They're making the whiskey up there, huh?
He's with the Vikings and shit.
Yeah.
J-Mac is a Viking.
I know. For
Oh,
real.
that's
Look at
right.
me.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought
IMAX.
Vikings were like Nordic.
It's all this.
No, it's not. Scotland
Actually,
and
yeah.
Norway and
They-
Sweden
well,
and Iceland and
IMAX.
shit.
They
I'm
made a
at correct
found-
this,
hey,
man.
They made a
'cause
They
I don't
travel,
wanna-
man.
They made a camp up in Scotland. Like they literally had like a whole Nordic region up there, and then like there's dude, look into it. It's really interesting stuff.
Orkney in
Eng-
Shetland.
Yeah,
Women got
Anglo-Saxon.
gagged rotten by Vikings out there.
And where the fuck are my monitors? All right, so how many do I need?
NRD said what I said. What's the alcohol that the Scotch make again?
What's
Oh.
what's the mead scene up there looking like?
The meat
Do they do
scene?
mead over there? Yeah.
Mead is more of Middle England.
Sausages,
sort of
bro. I fucking
style.
love sausages.
J-Mac, I'm pretty sure that Kyle's just racist to you. Just
What?
saying. Just throwing it out there. Yeah.
What did Keel say?
He's like, hey, you Middle English bastard. I mean, that's what I heard.
What?
Middle English.
Keel, why would you say that?
Is that what happens when you put a
Putting words in my mouth.
Middle Easterner in America? Get Middle English. Never gets old. You're looking a lot less dark now, speaking of which, Tony.
Yeah, because look, the light.
You crank them lights up.
Yeah, you're looking a lot whiter.
Yeah,
Better keep those lights on living in Kentucky, dude.
I know, man.
They're gonna
Wear
come.
your sunblock.
They're gonna come for you.
Hey, that's okay, cause
That's why he bought the compound, dude.
Have you
Oh,
gotten
oh,
any
yeah.
Have you gotten any looks yet? Like where you felt like you had to look
No.
over your shoulder?
to be honest, no.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Nah, you're in a urbanish area, right?
No,
Wait till he
I'm
starts
rural.
to
No, you're
run.
fucking out in the woods, really?
Yeah,
You're
dude.
brave, dude. I'm fucking white as a ghost, and I don't even want to be out in the woods in
He was saying he
Kentucky.
had to have like 2 internet connections to be able to like live stream to us.
Yeah, for real. I had to buy 2. Well, I got 2 DSL lines running to the house because the internet's bad over here.
What
Ugh.
speed are
Would
they?
you team them?
Yeah, I got obviously I got a firewall, but yeah, they're load balance. I get 54 per leg, so 100 on the main line, and then like 98 on the other one.
Damn,
so
dude.
the one that I'm on right now, it's 98 megabytes.
Sounds like someone needs to sign up for Starlink.
I did, but it's not gonna be here anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Did you get the
a
email
lot
that
of
said
people are
like
getting
it'll
quite slow
happen?
speeds for Starlink now.
Yeah, I'm
This-
getting 200 right
This
now.
can we
so
just appreciate how weird this photo looks right now with this dude's like eyes not being done, but like his full glasses being on display.
what the fuck?
All right, I'm gonna start the recording here. I gotta get this. I want the eyes to pop into view.
I think the longest part of this engraving is going to be his forehead.
it just
In the five
it
bed?
just grows and
Got a
grows
five
and grows.
But is it his forehead?
Leave it to the New Yorker to be the bigot. Hey, I'm not a bigot. I'm
You're
the.
pushing those stereotypes of rural America.
I think I'm the largest social justice warrior out of the crew here.
Oh my gosh, this forehead's going to take forever.
Just stop it here. Just cut his face out. We know we can cut it. Just make a contour around his head and just cut the face. We practically recorded a podcast episode tonight. Maybe I should upload it.
You could make it a bonus episode.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Minus
We're
the
at
bigot
3
stuff.
hours and 10 minutes.
Nobody was a bigot. I don't know where these bigotry
joking.
comments are coming from.
NRD says you are.
All
He
I
said,
said
"Tell that-
was
tell
that
that
Tony
to
needed to be
Kentucky."
careful of the crazy white KKK members in Kentucky. That's not bigotry.
Facts.
It'll be all right. No, it's been cool. It's been cool.
That's good, man. I'm glad to hear it.
It's been chill. I mean, I came to basic training to Kentucky anyway, so
What about
basic training.
close to where you are now, or
Are you the basic
Yeah,
there?
it's like an hour and a half.
You did basic in Kentucky?
what's the
Spent like
biggest
6 months here.
Kentucky,
Someone's here.
Tony?
Start shooting. What? Say what now?
The call
What's
is
the
coming
biggest
from
city?
inside the house.
Hang on. So what, J-Mac? Dad,
What's the
just
biggest city in Kentucky?
Louisville.
And what's the population of that?
I don't know, dude. To be honest with you,
3,
it's pretty big. Louisville's big.
7,
Yeah,
It's
It's
probably a
pretty big.
significant portion of the state's population.
17.
Yeah. Believe it or it's pretty nice here, to be honest with you.
David McClure says 8 hours later, had a good sleep.
Dang.
Nice.
Just kidding. This is cool. It is cool. I nailed that focus. I totally guessed on where the face was going to end up.
Population is 1.1 million, Tony.
Is that a lot? I don't know. I don't.
That's pretty up for just a city.
Patrick. Is Patrick still here?
Yeah, what's up?
Dan wants to know if you have any recommendations for programs to make STLs from image JPEGs for like 2.5D or like those grayscale. How were those generated? I feel like I've talked to you the most about this, which is why I called you out. You know what I'm talking about? Like how to generate those height maps?
Yeah, there's a couple programs. Let me find one.
Okay.
You're wanting an STL file?
That's what it looks like. Yeah. Depth mapping.
He wants to take a JPEG and then make a depth map STL from it.
What's the monitor panels? Can you want 2 on here? Oh, bro.
For the record, I know that Tony's not Middle Eastern, he's Dominican. Is that right?
Yeah.
Tony,
Yeah.
you Dominican, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, see?
Syrian.
I'm just realizing now that I did sound super racist because I made that Middle Eastern joke, but that's been an inside joke with the staff for a very, very long time. I'm not that anybody would know that. Probably didn't sound very good on stream. Alright, I think that's enough B-roll of this. I'm gonna have to start messing around with the depth mapping soon too, because Lightburn has all that stuff for like the 3D whatever built in now.
Yeah.
I haven't done it once. Canceled? Nobody's canceled.
I love how we were told that it was the movers who were destroying Tony's stuff, and like this is the background noise.
Yeah.
They found
Valid
every
point.
bump they found.
It's a M. Night Shyamalan movie, and the plot twist at the end is that Tony was the movers all along.
You see the hat that he's wearing, like just turn around and it's a mover's hat.
Okay.
A friend of mine.
Oh no, go ahead. My thing was quick, and then I was just gonna say when we finally get past this man's forehead, I'm gonna stop it. Like when we get to the top of his head, I'm not gonna do all of the like empty, negative, blurry space above it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it at the top of his head. That way we have like a nice visual of it. But I'm not gonna sit here and let the whole thing run all the way through because it goes much higher than his head. What was your
Is this
story?
still on mahogany?
No, this is not mahogany. I believe this one wasn't labeled, and I'm colorblind, but I believe this is alder.
Okay, cool.
But I cannot confirm that. What was
I've heard alder is pretty nice.
What was your story, Matt? Because I totally cut you off, dude.
Oh, you're good, dude. I was just saying, you mentioned M. Night Shyamalan, and a friend of mine who's in Philadelphia, who's a shop owner there.
Yeah.
They're filming on his street for the next M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh, does he know Does he know the plot twist in advance?
Well, that's what I told him. I said, plot twist, you are the movie. Like, you're sitting there watching him, he's actually just filming you all. But, yeah, he's just, he said that it's in Philadelphia, and they're doing, like, where all the red brick is, all the brown stones and all that.
Yeah.
So, another one's coming. I can't believe people keep giving him money to make movies because you know he's gonna do those endings. I mean, they're still pretty good. Like, I like most of his movies, but it's like you're always waiting for like the
You know what's replaced the M. Night movies for me? The Jordan Peele movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So good, dude. Did you watch like Get Out?
Oh yeah.
Oh
That was
man,
really good.
dude, that movie's sick.
Well, the good thing about that one is you kind of knew where it was going,
Yep.
like at a certain point,
It doesn't like,
but you didn't care because they did such a good job getting you there. You're
There's-
like, this is cool as shit.
and there's so much tension, like the whole time, like up to like the last second of the movie is like tense, you know?
Yeah.
it-
Well, the casting was killer too, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
The story's cool. The story's cool, but the casting, like the girl who, I mean, not to spoil it for anybody who's watching, but the girl who is the girlfriend at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. Spoiler
Like-
alert.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The girlfriend who's the, she's spot on, dude. Just,
Yeah.
Like how she plays that part.
Totally.
So that was a good one. And then he's making something currently, isn't he?
I don't know, but that would be exciting to hear.
Or maybe his production company is, anyways. Like he's branching out, I think.
Look at when the beam passes by his head, you can see the highlights in his hair. I'm really stoked to see this when I'm not going to blind myself. We're so close. So close to being done.
Well, what's interesting, like to me, is I mean, you probably can't see it, but with the camera this close and with your eyes right on it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like you can actually see his comb, like the way he directions his hair.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it is. This has been running for an hour and 9 minutes at this point. This is I'm definitely getting watched pot syndrome here.
Right?
Watching paint dry.
I want to move on.
Yeah.
I want to do something else. I really want to do that
Yeah.
leather.
I'm gonna go to bed, dude.
Are you going to bed?
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask if you were gonna like pull a 17-year-old J-Mac and pull an all-nighter.
Oh,
Do you know how much that was?
hallucinating, man. I just couldn't cope with that carry on anymore. Like
Well-
if a door slammed or something, I'd probably have a heart attack.
Oh my god.
He died with toast in his hand.
Yeah.
It was a good death.
Died doing what
I've
he
got-
loved.
I've got a coaching call tomorrow night. Some dude in Costa Rica. So,
Whoa.
yeah.
You gotta practice your Spanish, J-Mac.
You've had a fair number of like international coaching calls, I feel.
Yeah, it was Saudi Arabia a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's badass, man. World's most
I talked
interesting
to a
man.
guy-
We need to get you
Weird.
a map, and you can put a pin in every country you've coached.
Dude, seriously.
Yeah, that'd be
I
cool.
talked to a guy in Kentucky.
I might
the other day.
actually do that.
Oh, the pin map is such a good idea. That's a good idea. You
Yeah.
should do that,
I'm
man.
gonna do it. Yeah, I am.
I think we
doing
should. I think that'll be kind of like something cool to look at the end of the year, see where
Yeah.
we've reached
Yeah.
as a
it.
group.
Yeah, for sure.
I bet there's like an online service that we can sign up for where people like maybe on the LMA or something can just click and it pulls up a map and they can add their pin to the map, you know, like digitally.
Yeah.
Be pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. When we get the email through with the order, it says their location,
And
the time zone.
NRD is saying every time that we find out someone's location, we can engrave the pin marks onto a map.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're gonna make the map with the diode. It'll be done by Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Welcome back, Tony.
What?
You sounded kind of
Tony's
like
about to eat
like
3/4 of a sandwich.
a bull in a china shop there for a minute. What are we missing out on?
Blueberry muffin.
That the blueberry muffin was not making all that metal clanging.
How much
Oh,
of that muffin are you
it
going
was
to eat?
Henry.
Oh, it's Henry?
Mm-hmm.
How's my boy, dude?
Hey, come here, man.
He's off to get
I want to say
parents.
what's up.
Hey, Henry.
Has he got that tongue
Yep.
out?
Yep.
That's
Wait, no. Look, Henry, say what's up to iMac.
Sure. Hey, Henry. It's late, Henry.
Henry, look. Muffin. Hey. You like that muffin, cuz?
Does Henry get down on muffins?
No.
Oh.
Are you going to eat it all, Tony? Or are you going to leave a little bit?
I'm gonna leave a little bit.
He's gonna leave just the top 2 millimeters of the bottom crust.
That's crazy that J-Mac
Best bet.
J-Mac caught that. I always do that. Everything I eat, I always leave a little bit. I don't know why. And I can still be hungry.
I think you talked about that on a podcast episode once.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah, crust.
habit.
Like you
I
have
don't
to
know
do
what
it. You're like driven to do it.
Yeah, I always will leave a little bit, even though I'm like starved. I'll start another muffin, but I'll leave a little bit of this one. Like I don't know what it is. Fucking weird, man.
I think we're
It's
good
'cause
on
you've got
this.
so much money.
What do you guys think? You think it's solid?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, because the rest is the negative space like you talked about.
Alright, let's see if we can get just like a little bit of an overhead view of it so we can see the whole photo in focus at once.
Hey, you think if I buy a mirror, it'll come aligned?
No.
Damn. Well, thanks.
You just broke Tony's dreams.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, thunder laser, Tony.
Thunders, they come aligned? Shit, I'm about to buy me one then.
Check that out.
Looks good.
Probably could have done a little better with the settings. I think we maybe hit it just a little hard. I think the power's just a little high.
Yeah, but you can even see like the flyaway hairs that are in the sunlight there.
Yeah, you absolutely can. 100%.
That's
And
wild.
actually, I gotta hide Discord again, and we gotta take a short video clip of this too. Maybe like a slide shot where we start tall and just kind of slide it down.
Alright, guys. See you later.
CJ, man.
See you tomorrow,
Thanks
Tony.
for hanging out, man.
Hey, alright,
Bye,
man.
J-Mac.
See you later, man.
Have a good night, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It does look baller. That's pretty badass. Yeah, no grid test either. Screw grid. I don't have time for grid tests, dude. You gotta fly with your pants down. You know what I mean? Just go for it. That's tight. That looks good. All right, leather next.
Go nuts, man.
Doing it. I need some kind of like vector. I don't know. Let's see. Vector logo. I have no idea what I'm looking for here. Just something. Just something. Dragon's kind of dope. Ooh, Linkin Park. That'd be cool. Nike. Adidas on leather? Yes. Done. It's really small though. No worries. Sure we can. Ooh, look, classic. There we go. That's a nice big one. That's what she said.
Ew.
Dude, still not sick of how freaking awesome Labor and Trace is.
It has saved me hours,
It's-
and I'm not even that experienced.
It's so much less work.
Took you so long to finally jump on board.
I really was resistant. I had a workflow, man, you know? Oh man, that picture looks so good. I'm so glad that came out good. That was worth the wait. Thanks, Reginaldo. Good to see ya. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one. So here's my leather. Hopefully we can get the same results. These are the results that I got when I winged it for the Laser Everything intro. I mean, it's just dark, man. Just looks good. So hopefully we can replicate that. Whoop, that was bad. Should have homed first.
I don't know if Dan was watching my screen, but I was going through what I typically do to get a height map from or an STL from an image, just a regular image.
It's going
to be small.
Yeah, it's so small.
Wait. Oh wait, I don't think our screens aren't up there, are they? Yeah, they are.
They are. They're just tiny. Then they're about to get a little tinier. Let's see. Settings wise for the leather. 2000 speed. 80 power. 300 DPI. I'm guessing, again, as usual. Sounds like Tyler has boots in the dryer. Do you have boots in the dryer, Tyler? Oh, that's not Tyler.
Tyler
That's Tony.
He's gone.
Tyler's gone. Yeah. He's putting his lasers together. I don't know what he's doing.
Told you, man. I told you he got the itch.
Yeah.
He saw cool shit happen. He's like, I need it. I need it.
All right. Let's fix the camera again.
I can't find my fucking monitor mounts.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I can't find them at all. Fuck, man. Some bullshit. Henry, where are they?
All right, let's give this a shot. Uh-oh. I did not focus at all.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Whoops. It's actually like audibly loud, which is impressive.
Like you hear it sizzling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see if I can move the... Oh, better put my safety glasses on before I do that, because that was going to be a stupid thing I was about to do. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's like little chopper sound, like tick, 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 tick.
Yeah. It's cooking it for sure. Mmm, cooked flesh.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Smells like Bigfoot's dick. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
It's,
I feel good.
It's Anchorman, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things I did today was like I had students who straight up were like, I had an email today where like our bells were messed up at school and they were ringing way too much, and so the lady in charge of the bells was like, sorry everybody, and I just replied back like, you need more cowbell. And one of my students saw the email and they were like, is that supposed to be funny? And I was like, don't you know SNL? And they're like, what? I mean, like, kids just have no, they're just not cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I had to explain why it was funny, and then I showed them that, and they were like, oh my god, that's hilarious. That's Will Ferrell? I'm like, yeah, man. They don't know who Chris Farley
Uncultured
is.
kids.
They don't know who Chris Farley is. Like, it's, the world is, it's just terrible.
Yeah, kids suck.
They're okay.
Actually gonna disable the camera real quick, and I'm gonna get a slow motion shot of this.
Oh, shit.
Apologies, guys. I'll have the video feed right back up. But this deserves a slow motion shot on the actual camera SD card. Because it's just that cool. I have the clip recorded. Let's get that camera back online. Hey, Rick's here. What's up, Rick?
Rick.
NRD said make sure that exhaust is running. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Wouldn't miss it.
I think I am going to jump off and
Yeah.
get ready to go to bed.
I gotta
I
go
got work
shower,
to do
dude. I
tomorrow.
stink. My feet stink. I can smell them. Like I bent over to get something, and I smell like ass and feet. It's not good.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Where are you putting those feet, Tony?
In my ass.
That makes sense. It all checks
That's
out.
why I say it smell like ass and feet. So
It all checks out, man.
Damn.
come on, Bodifer. You know that.
I do remember.
I just don't want to know where this little piggy went.
What time is it, man? I don't even fucking know. My phone's about to die. I don't
11:30.
even know what's going on. Huh?
11:30.
11:30.
Oh, god damn.
Are you Eastern time down there?
Yeah, man.
Hey, we're finally on the same time zone.
Hey, so these podcasts and shit, we could be on the same time, not 3 hours early and shit.
Yep.
Look at that. That's sick.
I can't see shit, man.
It's a crispy piece of leather. Dude, that's pretty slick. What's the char like on it?
I don't know. Let's find out. I'm gonna wipe it off on my jeans.
Wow, that's like super thick, dude.
It was charred, but that's just straight on my denim jeans. I just wiped it off, and it left a huge black mark, but it's still really, really dark.
I don't wipe off though.
Yeah, it's still really dark.
That looks
Some LA awesome. Done.
So Super clean. I'll add that to the pile.
Very nice.
Gentlemen,
See,
I
buddy.
guess we'll
You out,
reconvene.
Tony?
I guess I'll try to get back on tomorrow.
Yeah, I would be. That would be great, man. You know, I miss you.
Bro, I miss y'all too, man. I'm
Chill,
here though.
bro.
Look, listen, I'm starting to get the things set up, you know what I'm saying? So
I know,
I'm
man.
not
That's how it starts.
I wasn't bullshitting, bro. It was a lot of shit.
I know.
Yeah.
I just love you, and I think about you all the time. And I
I
feel
do
like
too,
I
man.
feel like I don't see your face enough.
I think about y'all too.
Be good to chill again.
Rude. I'm trying to tell Tony that I love him, and he's like, "Oh, I love all you guys too."
No, dude, Dad, you know, Dad, you claim me on your taxes. Like, come on now, we're. Come on, man.
Sorry, man. I know the score. It's all good.
Huh?
Hey, yeah. Fucking
Listen.
can't even say I love you to a grown man and get an I love you back. It's okay.
Listen, I love you, Dad.
Uh,
You've
Out
been.
of love. I'm so lost without you. He's gonna start singing it.
I needed that. Bro,
Dad, listen.
when are you gonna come visit?
Whenever, man.
Alright, dude.
I gotta get set up, man. Shit.
You know where I live.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. No, we'll see. I gotta get set up. Shit like that.
That's alright.
I do wanna head down there though.
I'm gonna close it out today anyway, because I have to focus on the next chunks of this. If you're curious about how the rest of the diode testing is going to go, keep an eye out for the Aufero 1 laser review. It is going to be coming out shortly. I have the entire script already written. I just need to finish shooting the B-roll and get it all chopped up and edited together, so you guys should see it on the channel soon. If you enjoy Laser Everything, you want to see more episodes of the show on the channel from me or any of the other awesome, hilarious, brilliant people that you have checked out on the live stream tonight, go sign up for the Laser Master Academy. It's the #1 way to support the channel. You get a bunch of little bonuses for signing up, and it allows us to continue putting out content for you. So we really do appreciate it if you have the chance to go check that out. I know a lot of you guys watching right now are already members, so thank you so much for your support. We have new-ish episodes of the Laser Source podcast out, so don't skip those. If you haven't caught up on that, go check that out. Links to Facebook and Discord in the description below, as well as a link to the Aufero one, so if you want to pick one of these up, there's a link down there. Also helps support the channel. I think that's it. Did I forget anything else, guys?
No, I mean, nailed it.
Dope. All right, well, that's all I've got, guys. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Laser Everything, and we will see you in the next one.